Three unlikely companions find themselves in Verdant's Edge, a town shrouded by its mysterious history. Haunted by visions of a deathly apparition, they sleep deeply, clutching their weapons close, unknowingly under the growing shadow of the Sunken Keep.
Are we supposed to jump in?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. I don't hear music, so it's like...
All right, so last time we left off at the end of session 1. What do you guys? What happened? Somebody, feel free to tell me what happened in session 1.
Yeah. So basically, we were traveling, just doing a thing. We all were on the same road. Then some fucking weird ash creatures were doing their thing. I didn't like what they were doing, so I wanted to stay away. But our more gung-ho compatriots were more than happy to go and put their lives on the line for strangers, which was very strange to me. But you know what? They offered to pay me, so you know. Then let's see here. After that, we went into an inn where there was at first a pretty cool party, but then afterwards turned into a not very cool party where a very barefoot and very pale individual took bodies out into the forest, and then Orin executed the innkeep, and then I executed someone too.
Yep.
But that, to be fair, he did knock me off of a ladder. To be fair, he kind of had it coming. So then, let's see. We go into the city. We talk to a couple of people. Orin almost gets into another fight with an old man in the inn because of the brunch.
He was looking at me funny.
He was looking at your brunch funny. We get a warning that there are children, or at least a child, missing, and also some archaeologists. We decided to go check out the missing child, and then Orin got a sword beast in his belly.
We were victorious on the battlefield of justice, and we have brought the spoils of victory with us, and hopefully I get a fun sword.
Didn't you pass out like 5 times?
And I'm still alive, so I was clearly just taking a series of power naps.
Yeah, so...
Really quick, Jack.
Yeah?
I'm trying to get into the Sunken Keep of Tenebor, and it shows my character, but it will not let me click my character to join with this character.
What?
Yeah, here. I mean, I can share my screen with you if... I don't know what else to do, because I've never used this website before.
No, here we go.
Oh, you're in the campaign.
Yeah. Some people just...
Here, let me try this. You go ahead, and I'll see if I can't figure it out myself.
Yeah. I mean, you can screen share, but like I'm looking at the campaign and it says you have an active character.
All right, I'll see if I can figure it out really quick.
Yeah, no worries. If it helps, you can go to like the My Campaigns underneath the collections. If you click on that, you should see the Sunken Keep of Tenebor campaign. You can click that, and then you can find your character on that page.
Okay, dokie. I think here we go. All right, I have joined back into the game. I am here.
Yay! All right. So you all wake up. It is a beautiful morning in the Fallen Wall Inn. Outside of your window hangs a twisted, gnarled greatsword. The remains of the giant mimic that you all conquered at the end of last session. And what do you all do?
I retrieved the sword.
Okay. You now have a giant gnarled greatsword.
You're just grabbing that thing with your bare hands?
I'm used to dealing with large swords in my hands. Anyway, if I recollect correctly, there is a woman in a tower that can explain the properties of this sword and possibly give us a solution so that I can carry it into battle successfully.
That is right. Last session, you found out about an ancient elf who lives in the kind of like a wizard's tower in town, named Sandariel the Quiet. And someone told you that she might be able to identify magical properties.
Is anyone opposed to going to get this quiet elf to look at my massive sword?
My question would be, is how far is this tower? Like,
Oh,
will
it's
it
in
take
town.
a full day of travel?
It's in town.
Oh,
So
in
it's
town?
like
Oh, yeah, fuck, yeah, let's go.
a block
down for
away.
it.
Brisk walk. I'm down. Let's go.
All right. You come down the stairs of the Fallen Wall Inn. Inside, you actually see the mayor of the town partaking in a morning breakfast. Along with him, you see on kind of the second-story balcony, you again see the hooded figure of Rains, the ranger that you met last time. You also see that there's kind of some hustling and bustling going on down here with people coming to and fro. They seem to be eating pretty hurriedly before heading back outside. There seems to be some kind of hullabaloo outside, some kind of to-do in the square outside. As you come down, the waitress from the previous night comes up to you. Hello, my name's Kelly. What can I do for you? Any breakfast, gentlemen?
I'm actually super fine, thank you.
Thank you.
We have some very important business we have to take care of, so I'm just gonna keep on going.
Are you sure? We make the best tater tots around.
Yeah, we have.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
they have tater tots.
we know, but they'll have them when we get back. I want to get rid of that thing before it comes back to life and tries to eat you
Will
again.
there be tater tots upon our return?
Would you like to ask her?
That's what I just asked.
Oh, yeah, always. All day tater tots. We serve everything on our menu 24 hours a day.
Excellent. All right, but before we leave, I walk on over to the mayor where he's eating breakfast, and I plop.
You are
the
clipping the
knobs.
fuck out of your
Yeah,
mic.
you're
You gotta pull the
completely
microphone back a
going
little
past
bit.
your
Oh shit!
or whatever it is.
Oh god damn it! All right, let's see if this works. I walk on over and plop the big sword down on the mayor's table. Good morning, Mister. Me and my companions, we have destroyed a great evil plaguing your village. You're welcome.
What did you do exactly?
We killed this sword.
He looks at you, looks down at the sword, looks back at you. Yeah, thanks.
This sword isn't gonna be bothering anybody for a long time.
All right. You have a good day.
Wait, we're looking for someone to tell us anything about this. This was a mimic, and we put it down. We're looking to see if anybody knows anything about it.
Well, I'm just kind of a bureaucrat. I don't really know anything about magic swords. Not really my wheelhouse. There are a few people in town who might know more. You could take it to the blacksmith, maybe, or Sandariel the Quiet. She's kind of the resident historian and lore keeper of the town. But yeah, maybe you'd find like some kind of traveler in the market square today. I'm not sure. Not good day.
Okay, let's go to the quiet.
What do you say?
I'm down to go to the tower. I think that's the best option for us.
Okay. So the three of you exit the Fallen Wall Inn. you enter into kind of the open area of the market square. You see that there are numerous stalls set up, and you quickly see where the noise has been coming from out here. There are numerous people seeming to be shopping between stalls, haggling. In fact, in this small sea of people, I mean, relatively to the size of the town, you actually see the large, immaculately dressed Minotaur, this time wearing a sky blue tailored suit, bellowing over the crowd to come check out the wares of Moss Crindleburn. In another corner, you actually see like little fireworks displays going off. And an old man kind of cavorting around, begging people to come look at the wares of Fizzlebang Wonderbung. Actually, as you take a quicker look at that, you see that the fireworks are actually spelling out the name Fizzlebang with a little explosion at the end.
Hey, Gary!
There's also a flower girl who's selling flowers. There's like a food stall that is selling different kinds of breads and pastries. There's a lot of stuff going on out here.
I don't know. I'm kind of sketched out by like crowds in this area, because of multiple reasons. One of them being we're in a war zone, and there's already like examples of people that are very willing to rob people in broad daylight, like trying to steal an entire inn earlier. So if you're willing to try and like take an entire inn, you're probably willing to hold up a crowd of people in a town. So I'm just like on edge. I don't trust anyone in this side of the world. This is really fucking sketchy. So.
Okay.
I'm really interested by Fizzlebang, mostly because of his name.
Okay.
But I think we should really get to the tower before we do anything else.
One moment. I feel uncomfortable leaving this area until I can compliment our friend Gary on his magnificent drip.
All right. You approach...
we can stop by. We can say hello, but we need your sword. It can do so much, I'm sure, right? And if we want to smite the unjustest people in the world, we have to get your sword all magicked up. So let's see if we can do that, right, buddy?
Indeed.
Gary will be right there, and we can just do it super quick.
All
right. So you walk up to Gary, the Minotaur, and Gary bows his head in recognition of you. Hello, fine friends. Have you come to partake of Moss Crindleburn's wares?
Eventually, we have somewhere to be at the moment, but I just wanted to compliment you. You said we were fine friends, but not nearly as fine as your outfit.
Why, thank you, and please don't forget that you're getting a good discount for the services rendered to us the other day.
Oh, that's right. They have what kinds of stuff do they have at their shop right now? Now I'm interested. Sorry, I forgot about the shop. Now Roderick is very interested.
I never forgot about the money that they didn't give me.
I never forgot about the money. All right. So you look over the goods that are out on Moss Crindleburn's stall, and you see a number of strange-looking objects. You see kind of this kind of beaten-up bronze breastplate. It looks like it's been around the block at least several times. There's also this almost stone-like set of armor. It's covered in moss and cracked in numerous places. There are a couple potions out. One kind of is like foggy on the inside, with like a foggy liquid almost, and another one is kind of this cool blue color, almost the same color as Gary's suit. There's also what appears to be like a mass of tentacles, just like kind of like a mass of inert tentacles, and there's also just kind of like this almost like a staff of like iron. It's a little bit too short to be a staff, but it's just sitting out there innocuously.
Yeah. So oh, sorry, I turned down my gain for a second. I want to. I don't want to look at the tentacles. I want to.
I do. I want to know what the tentacles do.
I want to. I want to know about the breastplate. Real life Sanso wants to know about the tentacles. In game, Roderick doesn't want to know about the tentacles. So let's hear about the tentacles first.
Okay. So you kind of glance over the wares, and Moss is just kind of standing there, like not relying on Gary to do the promotion. And as you approach, he gives you, or they give you a smile, and they're like, "Oh, hello. Well, as you can see, we have a number of wares out here, gentlemen. However, I cannot really tell you much more about these than the fact that they are magical in nature. Each of these has some kind of magical aura, but I don't really know about what any of them are or what any of them do per se. It's and for you, I will give some kind of a discount on any of these fine objects and wares."
Hey, Roderick. Hey,
buddy?
Rod.
What's up, bud?
You still have that sack of money, Rod?
I have a couple of coins to my name. Yeah.
We're-
What are you looking at, bud?
We're going to the magic lady. What if we brought more than just my sword? What if we brought more things to figure out? I think this is an excellent opportunity to expand our magical capacity.
I actually agree, and what kind of armor does Roderick have? I actually don't know what armor, because I haven't been super concerned with getting hit yet.
As a
Oh, did
bard,
you get your character to pull up?
Huh?
Did you get your character to pull up?
Yeah, I did.
Great.
Are
it
you,
should be in your
what-
inventory. You probably have
what-
leather.
Yeah.
What college of bard are you?
I'm the College of Glamour.
Oh, okay. I don't think you have any I don't think you can
Special
technically wear.
proficiencies.
Yeah, I don't think you have any thing past light armor, so I don't think you can wear the breastplate. I could wear I could probably wear anything there, but nothing, none of that's like my amazingly
if I get hit,
handcrafted
I'm probably
chainmail.
fucked anyway. So, let me see here. Yeah, I don't. How much for the tentacles?
Thank
Well,
you.
Normally I would, normally, gentlemen, I would, I lost the accent. Normally here, I would charge about 500 gold, but for the three of you, I will cut you a deal 250, 50% discount. I can't go much lower, otherwise I won't be able to conduct my business anymore.
But you don't know anything else about the noodles. I mean the tentacles, besides the fact that they are magical.
Indeed.
So you're sure that these are magical and not just regular tentacles?
Indeed.
Okay, I have a. Okay.
What do you think about? Wait, okay, you two. What do you think
Roll
about
a
taking
D20.
the cum jar and the tentacles?
The
Well,
swirling smoke of that potion does look indeed enrapturing.
okay. I'm going to tell you guys right now, out of game, right? I am very disinterested in ever buying a potion. All right, and this is why. You drink a potion, you get that effect for like what? A couple of minutes in game. You buy yourself like a piece of armor, right? You have that piece of armor until that shit is broken or like has like some sort of dispel thing cast on it. All right?
Mhm.
Fuck potions. Every video game I've ever played in my entire life, I get the potions, I sell the potions. All right? Fuck that shit. All right? So
All right. If that's the case, then ask.
but
go ahead.
if you think that it is worth it, we can talk about it. But for me, as for me and mine, potions kind of dumb.
How much for the potion, and how much for that dented bronze breastplate? I feel like I could probably attach it to the front of my chainmail.
Well, sorry, what the breastplate and the what now?
The potion of cum, or the wait, is that shark?
No,
Wait, fuck, Riker.
Milky drink.
Yes.
The
The milky.
I can
yeah.
guarantee you it's not cum.
The milky drink.
So, for
Wait,
the
you know it's magical, but you don't know that it's cum?
What did you taste test it?
for the potion, It would normally cost you, each of these would cost you 100 gold, but for you, I'll charge 50. And for the breastplate, let's say a cool 200.
Okay, let me look at how much we're inventory.
You got 600 from that bag. So
Yes, I have a total of 635.
so you'd be spending like 250 on both of those things.
Let's get him.
Yeah. Also, by the way, we can make a decision now, or if you guys, we can either like let me be the bank since I already have a shit ton of the money, and that way it's easier to keep track of how much money we have total, or we can have everyone's gold be separate.
You have like the vast majority. We have like a little bit. So let's not put all of our eggs in one basket if you get like yoinked.
True.
So we'll just have like I'll keep like a little bit on me. I'm still fiending for my 2 gold. I remember that.
Internally, Roderick is disappointed because that me being the central bank of the party just gives them one more reason to keep me alive. But I guess oh well.
Roderick, you're welcome to hang on to my gold for me. I have no need for earthly materials unless it is specifically utilized in the destruction of evil. So, you may hold on to my 200 gold pieces of our stash for the indeterminate future.
No, I think we'll be fine. Let me see here. Oh, that's the wrong button on my computer. Okay, I just want to bring up a calculator so that I can do quick math because I'm not super great. We'll get both of those things. 250 gold.
250, 50 gold, and 50
how
gold
much
for
for
the
the tentacles
potion.
again?
250.
There were 250 too. So we could spend like
Oh, that's
500
So,
here.
well,
Yeah,
so
it's a lot.
the tentacles are 250, the breastplate is 200, and
Say
then
it.
the potions are 50
Potion's
gold.
50. Yeah, no, we'll just take the first 2, thanks. I think we'll survive without the tentacles for now.
I'm not sure.
But, yo, listen, I'm telling you guys right now, if we get it right, if we get some good Skrilla somewhere in this session, I'm coming back. I'm buying those fucking tentacles. All right.
Thank you.
Or if they're sold, we're finding who bought them.
We will be back for you. Forbidden spaghetti.
So wait, so what are you
Slap.
buying?
just the breastplate in the cum jar.
Okay, cool. Okay, 250.
250. Okay, so 635 minus 250 because I'm bad at quick maths. 385 left. Cool.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, gentlemen. Feel free to come back anytime, though I cannot guarantee anything will stay in stock.
Yeah,
You're
I had
telling me you
figured that
can't
was what
put-
was going to be said.
You're telling me you can't put the spaghetti on reservation? for
Layaway?
us? Layaway.
Not on a 50% discount, I'm afraid.
You're lucky. All right. Well, I guess we should. Well, if we get those 2 things, I guess it's time to move on our way to the tower.
Yep, let's ski dad.
Fare thee well, gentlemen. All right.
All right.
So you continue on your journey, which takes you by the stall of Fizzlebang Wonderbung, who, as you approach, kind of does a little cartwheel despite his age into your path, and holds out his arms. Halt, weary travelers! It is I, Fizzlebang Wonderbung, here to come and offer you a magnificent proposal.
Well,
Get out of my way, old man. I have magic items to check, and I keep walking by.
Magic items, you say? Well, Fizzlebang has some magic items that could interest you greatly.
I freeze comically in place. Back to him. Go on.
Hello, sir. Follow me over to my stall. And he waltzes away, shaking his hips, and as he does so, little fireworks come out of his fingertips.
I'm instantly regretting this. All right.
Yeah, this seems like
my
a horrible
hand is on my hand is on my dagger in its hilt or in its scabbard. All right. I'm not happy with this arrangement.
He
I
did
follow the sparkling magic man.
I'm gonna say I stand back from this one.
He directs you over to his stall, upon which sit another assortment of oddities. There is a fantastical gold belt that shines on the table. Nearby, you see that there are what appear to be a pair of spectacles with blue-tinted lenses. There are also these, like, almost these shoes, these fantastical kind of tie-dye shoes that curl up with like a little bell at the end of each one. On top of that, there is a long sword, glistening, it made of some kind of crystalline material. On top of that, there is a helmet that sits on the table, shining brightly in the morning sun, with the emblem of a falcon on top. And there is also what appears to be a health potion sitting on the table as well.
What
I
does that
disregard the
magnificent sword do?
This, sir, is a sword of vengeance. Something guaranteed to help you in any quest for revenge or regaining of honor.
Uninterested. My honor is ironclad, and I have no animosity towards any creature, only an eternal distaste for injustice.
Only 150 gold.
Bankman.
Well, it's up to if you guys want it. We can do it. We what we can do here, right, is we can spend a whole lot of money, invest in our future by buying really fucking based ass fucking magic items, and then just like ride the rest of the campaign off of that, or we can save it for another day. All right. For me, I'm pretty comfortable, but I'm kind of interested in those shoes.
I'm kind of interested in the helmet.
All right.
Let me say, I'm still standing back. I'm gonna scream. What does the helmet do?
Why, sir, this helmet protects the vulnerable noggin from any kind of intrusion by foreign object. It also allows you to befriend the local avian population, speaking with them on all matters of importance or unimportance. Perfect for a traveler who gets lonely or is in need of information, perhaps.
So this thing turns you into like the Aquaman of birds. Do they listen to you, or do they just talk to you?
Indeed, I actually have no first-hand knowledge of this device. I cannot tell you but what the seller originally told me, which is that you would become bird friend to all bird kind.
Are you all right?
Yes.
All right,
What are
shoes
these-
now.
Yeah,
Tell me
what-
about the shoes. I wanna-
Shoes!
Curly toe
Shoes.
shoes, you said?
Show us those shoes.
Come on, show me them toes.
Do you have any?
Show me
we don't need
the
to see,
toes.
not the toes. We don't need to see the toes. I just
Okay,
want to
my
know
bad.
what
Yeah, my bad.
the shoe
While
does.
we're here, do you have a pair of Jordans? Like, where...
I need me some fucking J's.
You guys got
alright?
Air Force Ones, preferably black.
As for these fanciful sabatons, you will find that they are quite useful in the heat of battle, making you nimble as a grasshopper, able to avoid the swiftest of strikes.
No opportunity strikes. Got it. All right. I'm actually going to. Actually, Shark, this would be a really good thing for you
Yeah, I was
you're.
thinking.
Yeah, you're. So, in combat, there's a thing called an opportunity strike, and we haven't had to deal with that yet. But basically, if you're like, if we were playing on a grid, it would be like if you were in the square right in front of them, right? But if you're within arm's reach of them, basically.
I do have to tell you though, as you evaluate these bright red shoes, you come to the realization that they are just god awful to look at.
They're just really, really ugly.
Yeah.
like just gaudy, or are they like ratty?
They're like both gaudy and also just so incredibly tacky. Like they would have been maybe in fashion like 300 years ago. Maybe. In a fringe place that no one has ever heard of.
I want them.
You want them. Do you really need to make sure that you don't get? I mean, you're closer to people than I am when it comes to opportunity strikes, right?
Well, the thing is, when Orin gets into battle, he's gonna stay into battle. All right,
Yeah.
he's gonna go up there and he's gonna keep on hitting them until they're dead. You, on the other hand, are probably going. If you get into combat, you're probably at some point going to want to get the fuck away from them, and that's where you would incur an opportunity attack. Where if you try to leave away from someone, they'll get to like just swing at you super quick. So yeah, that's the reason it would be better for you. It might
An
end
excellent
up.
point.
Yeah, it might end up though that I'm more of a frontline fighter than you. It would probably better if I was. So we're just gonna have to see how the combat dynamics really play out, I guess. Because you've been like running in there, fucking gung ho with your D6 fucking hit die, and I have my D8, and I'm in the fucking back shooting a crossbow. So I don't know exactly why I'm back there, but
Which is why I believe that Roderick should look at that fantastic sword of vengeance and use his bardic style with that blade.
oh, is it a broadsword or
It's
is
a-
it like a
it's-
Zweihander? What?
It's a longsword, so
It's a
one-handed.
longsword. Okay, one-handed, but I wouldn't be able to use. It's not a finesse weapon.
It is
but,
not.
And I have, yeah. So I don't
Oh,
have
never
good
mind.
strength. It used to be in I think 3.5 you could get a feat to use a longsword as a finesse weapon, but I have exactly 10 in strength, so but a +3 in dex. So I'm gonna stick with my rapier for now.
Oh.
The sword seems super cool, but if I was a if I was a cleric, then yes. I almost said Catholic. If I was a
If I
Catholic,
was
then
a
yes. But
Catholic.
yeah, yeah. I guess for if we want those shoes for
Riker.
for Shark for oh yeah Riker. If we want those shoes for Riker, we could do that. But
How much for the shoes?
For these fantastic sabatons, I would charge you a mere 100 gold.
it would probably worth it like very early on, so that you don't go down as easy.
Sure, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Also, I am interested in the sword, but I'd like to see what my sword looks like, and we might reconvene on the weapon of vengeance.
Indeed. Well, unfortunately, my fine fellow, I will be packing up my stall shortly. You see, am a traveling peddler, and it is important for a peddler to always be on the move. This deal is a
Hans,
limited
do you
time.
have detect magic?
I do!
Oh, wait.
Can you detect magic on this shit? Something
Yeah, can
something
you-
about the way that they just said I'm a peddler and I gotta move immediately made me think that they're trying to sell us non-magical items and then fucking bolt.
Excellent strategy, Rod. I cast detect magic.
These all are indeed magical items.
Okay, okay.
I want the
Never
sword.
mind.
Give me the sword.
Could
How
you
much is the sword?
The
wait?
sword.
You do a thing that. Oh my. Go ahead.
Oh,
The sword would be but a 200 gold investment.
I think for now we have the possibility of your new sword being like super based. And we're already down to 285. from
Gentlemen,
600.
gentlemen, I am somewhat in a precarious financial situation. If you cannot afford the heights of a $200 gold longsword, perhaps we can come to an arrangement at, say, 175?
I'm gonna roll a persuasion on him. Barter isn't a
100,
skill, right?
and we'll throw in a potion of calm.
Well, I do declare I am somewhat intrigued by your offer. Deal!
No,
Give
no,
me
no,
your
no.
cum potion, paladin.
Negotiate!
You know what? Actually, I was gonna roll a persuasion to just say 100 because I have a +7 in persuasion, but I don't really care about potions all that much. So that might be like not a bad. We bought that potion for what, 50 gold?
Yeah, I mean, you can. That's a good deal. You can just give it to him. We would be losing the jar of cum though. So
What do you think? You were intrigued by the cum shark. If you want to see what it is, I'll try to do persuasion and do 150 because that's like the same price, but
here, let's try and roll one. Let's try and persuasion, and if that doesn't work, then you can just give it to him.
all right. I'm going to say, look, buddy, we do got to go. If you're in a super big bind, we can do like 130 gold. Roll persuasion. That is a 21.
Well, I will, while your cum offer was tempting, I will certainly go for the 130 gold offer.
All right. That's actually better. All right, there we go.
All right.
Down to 155 gold. We spent a lot of gold in a very short amount of time. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Shopping spree
So what did you guys just
with the
buy
bros.
again?
So
The
we bought
sword?
the sword and the shoes.
Okay, gotcha.
Do I put the shoes on like in my inventory thing, or is it just something that's just part of the game?
Are you putting on
Be
the
right back, I can
shoes?
get some water.
I can.
Like, are you?
Can I?
Sure.
All right. Is that something I do in my like a character thing?
So I haven't made this custom item in the game yet. However,
Oh.
you put on these shoes. As you do so, Fizzlebang immediately begins packing up his wares, and you hear kind of a sound as you put them on. Also, everyone in like a 15-foot radius, including Orin, is just suddenly struck by how incredibly hideous these shoes are. Like, just god awful levels of hideous. Like, an unnatural level of hideousness to these shoes. You do feel quite a bit faster, though. You gain +1 dexterity.
No, I mean that's nice.
Oh, that's
my.
really good.
You also lose 4 charisma.
What the heck?
They are just so ugly.
No, we have to sell the shoes immediately. That's fucking really bad for
As
you.
as you're distracted by the shoes, Fizzlebang Wonderbung has now successfully put literally all of his stall into a small knapsack, and begins waving at you as he runs full speed away.
Wait, chase him.
Okay,
Chase
one
him.
second. Let me write that motherfucker's name down in my notes.
A pleasure doing business with you, sirs!
Wait,
Okay, let me just write down list of people to kill. And then add bullet points. Fizzlebutt. Dumper smash? What? What was it?
Fizzlebang
Fizzlebang.
Wonderbung.
Fizzlebang Wonderbung. Alright, fuck this guy.
Why would you be angry?
Rip.
We agreed
I didn't mean to do that.
for this transaction. Nothing has been wrong. This is clearly a voluntary transactions of goods and services.
No,
The
I think
dagger's
he
coming out
scammed
of the
us.
fucking sheath right now. The dagger's coming out.
Should we chase him? I think we should chase him.
No, it won't do any good.
I will
Yeah.
I will say he appears to be wearing some kind of boots where he's moving at roughly the speed of like a running person, but he just like simultaneously seems to just be like taking leisurely strides.
Listen, there's an unspoken rule. At least in my group, I don't know if this is like a broader D&D thing. You never fuck with the magic dealer. All right, the magic dealer. they're selling you magic shit. They're not selling you all of their best shit. They keep that for themselves because if someone tries to rob them, they're just going to like use their wand of make your head explode. All right, I don't. We're not gonna fucking get him immediately, but we're gonna find that motherfucker. He's on my list. All right.
I have
So
indeed
how do I?
played
so how do I-
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, we're gonna have to sell it to someone else and trick them.
Well, no, I have to like reduce my charisma now.
No, you can take them off.
Oh, can I? I don't know. Well, let me try and take them off. Well, go ahead. Try and take them off.
You can't get them off. They're on
Yeah.
pretty
Son of a
tight.
fucking bitch. No, we're chasing him. No,
That's
we
what I
can't
thought.
chase him. There's nothing. There's no way that we're gonna be able to chase him. He has the fucking good shoes. Okay, let's go talk to the lady in the tower and fucking get her to take the shoes off for us. Pay her, and then we're gonna be destitute because that stupid son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna bold and underline his name in the
Yeah.
people to kill list.
All right, so you
Bold, italics, underline.
you make your way forlornly from the place where Fizzlebang Wonderbung's stall used to be, and walk your way up to the magic tower in town.
One second.
A tall marble edifice stands before you, approximately 6 stories tall, and a nice oak door firmly stands in front of you as well.
I'm like at this point, I realize that we just got screwed. I'm very angry. I'm just pounding on the door. I want to get the shoes off. I want to get the sword identified, and then I want to get the fuck into the forest and save the kid.
Okay.
Your boy's angry.
Sick of this. Sick of this place. I knew we
I
should have
woke up-
just walked right past that place.
Jack, I'm trying to put the Sword of Vengeance in my inventory. How do I do that?
Do not touch it. Do not touch it with your bare hands.
No, he's talking about the sword you guys bought. Oh,
From Fizzlebum?
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, you know what?
What?
Try not to use that. Don't use that thing.
As you hold the sword of vengeance, it does seem to thrum through your hands with kind of energy.
Oh, I found it in the thing. Can I add it?
Sure.
Yay.
I don't trust that shit. Not for a fucking second.
Excellent.
All right.
Yep. Bang, bang, bang. I knock on door. Take
Coming.
my boy's shoes off.
Coming. A minute later, the door slowly opens. Hello. How are you? It looks like what a couple half-bloods and what are you, sorcerer?
I'm a half elf.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the one human here.
Oh, couple half-bloods and a human. Well, come. This wizened old elf, with pointy ears, kind of long and drooping almost on either side of her head, white hair adorning her crown, gestures you into the darkness of her abode. There doesn't appear to be any lights in here, which isn't a problem so much for the half-elves. Roderick, it is just incredibly dark inside.
But only for me, right?
Only for you.
Yeah.
To the others, it appears to be like a cozy dining room with like a little kitchen and a fireplace that is not in use, and several bookshelves around, as well as like what appears to be a reading desk.
All right. Well, I'm just going to like put my hand on Riker's shoulder, and just kind of follow him and try not to bump into anything.
I
Okay.
got you, man.
Hello,
I'm gonna
ma'am.
light up an entire ass torch in here.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, but I would love to get down to brass tacks. So please.
Sir, please, please. The only way to get down to brass tacks, Sonny, is with a nice cup of tea. Let me, please, let me make you some. And she begins busying herself by the fireplace. It soon ignites, flooding the room with light. And she puts a kettle on.
Wonderful.
What was your name again, ma'am?
Oh, everyone in town calls me Sandariel the Quiet.
Sandariel the Quiet. Nice to meet your acquaintance. I am Roderick Stewart, and these are my companions, Riker, the sorcerer, and Orin. I forget the last name.
Orin Sorrel, former paladin of the Empire, now freelance defender of justice and the people.
Oh dear, oh dear, dear. A traitor to your own people. How uncouth.
I have betrayed no one, ma'am. I only have a lifelong dedication to the Maiden of Justice.
Yes, yes.
And I have never
yeah.
cheated on that bitch.
Yes. Just helping to wage war against all of elvenkind. I get it. Traitor to your
That's why
blood,
I
more like.
left. Do I at
I'm
least
sitting
get
back and I'm
credit
just
for
laughing
trying?
about this. This is fun.
The tea begins to whistle. All right, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? What brings the three of you handsome travelers to my door?
I throw the body of the dead sword on the table.
What do you want me to do with the dead mimic? She says
Can I-
as she sips her tea.
Can we use it as a weapon? Is it a magical property?
It appears to
Help!
be it appears to be a sword. I would think a paladin of all people would know how to use one of those.
All right, lady. Let me tell you something, ma'am. I want to know if this sword has any special magical properties.
Oh, you want me to cast Identify on the sword? Well, I can do that, of course, but you see, I lack the pearls necessary for the ritual.
Motherfucker!
If you could get me a pearl, I would be happy to cast the spell. But you could also help me with a thing or two.
Also, we need your help to take off these really ugly shoes. They're magical and they're stuck on my feet.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Looks like somebody's been afflicted by a terrible curse.
A curse? I thought they were just shoes.
Well, they are. They are phenomenally ugly. Like, holy Mother of Gala.
Yes, I know. No, yes, I know.
Why, I remember
it-
in my youth when my parents used to wear such things, and they were already 2,000 years old in my time.
Stop laughing. Would it be easier for you to just take the shoes off through magic, or make them look different?
Oh, I see the confusion. No. I am allowed within the purviews of the Almiran Empire to be here because I don't technically practice magic. I practice rituals. Very different. What you need is a remove curse. And I do not believe there's anyone in town who might be able to remove such a curse from you. Though I do seem to recall in the woods that nearby somewhere, at least at some point, there was a rather young upstart of a magician of some kind. She, I cannot remember her name. Perhaps Sandy, Sally, something along those lines.
Woman with an S. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Perhaps she's still living in the woods somewhere.
In the woods somewhere. All right.
As far as I
what does she look like?
Oh, pretty young thing. Pretty young thing. Hair black as a raven's claws. Eyes the color of bark. Quite a pretty fetching lady.
Is that
Sounds like a dime.
We spent
it-
many
is
a night dallying beneath the moon.
What?
Oh my!
Excuse me? Actually, you know what? Don't clarify yourself. I don't want to know.
okay? Does that sound similar to the Rain character that I talked to before?
It does not.
Okay, I couldn't remember the description off the top of my head, so I guess since we have to do some fetch quests for that, she's the first person we got to do because we can't take Shark into combat with his main stat completely decimated. So let's go to the mayor and ask him really quick.
Yeah, we gotta go get the pearls. We have to go talk to the mayor. Man, this stall trip has really thrown us into a tizzy, as some may say.
Oh,
Hey, we're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the tea. Please come back again anytime. I do so love talking about history and helping the unfortunates like yourselves.
You too, ma'am. Nothing about me or my companions is unfortunate. We are noble purveyors of justice.
Indeed, traitor.
All right, so pearls. Okay, we're gonna do a quick split up in town.
Let's split up, gang.
Just in town. We're not gonna go outside of town, do any like questing individually. But I'm gonna go to the mayor. I'm gonna ask the mayor some questions, and you guys see if you can procure some pearls from someone
Okay.
and see how much that's gonna cost.
All right.
Alright,
What?
Okay, Roderick. Excellent strategy.
Where do you all go? So, Roderick goes to the mayor.
Yeah.
Let's go back, Oren. Let's go back into town to the market to see if we can find.
The market
see
is
if
right
anybody-
outside.
Yeah. Let's go to the market and then see if anybody's selling pearls.
Hans, are you okay?
Boy, she called me a traitor.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll be okay. You'll show her how good you are. All right, and she'll eat her words.
Yeah, she better.
She will, bud.
Okay, so you all go through the various stalls and stores. You meet a variety of colorful individuals. No one is selling pearls, but roll perceptions. Just the two of you, not Roderick.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
just chilling.
geez.
I want to see what shenanigans they get into.
An awful perception. I got an 8.
17.
Okay.
All right.
Oren, as you're going through the marketplace, you spy the flower girl. Though the flower girl is not per se selling any pearls, she does appear to be wearing a clutch of pearls around her neck.
Oh, you guys are so lucky I'm not there because I would be stealing that shit.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Can I interest you in a flower?
Not
She appears to be
particularly.
wearing relatively ragged clothing.
Ma'am, we are in a tough spot. We are inflicted with a curse, and we need your help, but not with your flowers.
Oh.
We noticed that you are wearing that very nice pearl necklace, and we needed some pearls to help break this curse.
Oh.
Would you be willing to part with them?
Well, sir, I'm afraid that I don't make terribly much money selling flowers. This is subsistence, really. But have you heard of Black Sally? She lives in the woods near here. I spend quite a bit of time in the forest, collecting various alchemical ingredients, and I can direct you to where she would be.
Oh, that would that would be really nice. Can I ask you how much do you sell flowers for?
Oh, each one is only 2 coppers.
Only 2 copper. Um, will you be here in about an hour or so?
Of course I will be. I'll be here all day.
All day? No problem. I'll make sure to be back. What was this person's name again?
Well, my name... silly me. What's your name, good sir?
My name is Riker.
Riker, my name is Orissa.
Orissa.
No,
Beautiful name.
Erissa. Common
Erissa.
mistake.
Arissa. I pass
Even
her a
more
gold
beautiful.
piece.
Sir, this is far too much money. I
I'll
cannot
take your
accept this.
entire stock.
This wouldn't be my entire stock, but this would be, at the very least,
2
half
gold
of it.
pieces. I'll take your entire stock.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. And behind her, she gestures to her cart. For 2 gold, I'll even throw in the wooden cart. Please do enjoy your massive purchase.
No, please. You can keep your cart. You would need it more than we do.
Keep the cart. I walk through the streets with bundles of flowers, filling up my arms.
Wait, here, while he's going, can you please direct me to where Black Sally would be?
Certainly. She gives you some detailed instructions that will allow you to find Black Sally relatively easily.
Thank you.
It is quite deep into the forest, so it might take some time.
All right. Well, I appreciate it again. And if we cross paths again, I'll make sure to make good on what you've done for us. Thank you, Arissa.
Thank you so much, Riker. This has meant a lot. Thank you so much.
Glad to help. All right. So since we... Oh. Wait, Oren, what do you think? Do you think that we should still try and get the pearls off of her?
Oh,
No? All right. If you say so. I was going to pay her for it.
oh. Then of course, I thought we were going to accost this lovely young lady.
Beat the shit out of her. No, I was going to give her some gold pieces for it.
Go ahead.
All right, Arissa, I don't want. We really need those pearls. Would it be possible if I give you 4 gold pieces for those pearls?
Unfortunately, good sir, this is a family heirloom. It's been passed down in my family for generations, and I couldn't part with it for a mere 4 gold. This is it's priceless to me. Plus, I know the alchemical ingredients and the general cost for a lot of different things, and I know generally that 1 pearl of this quality would be worth 100 gold, and there are at least 12 pearls on this necklace.
Oh my goodness.
Oh damn.
They're rich. All right. Well, I guess we found where who's wearing J's. All right. Well, I appreciate it anyways. We don't have that much money. All right. Well, let's go find Roderick.
As we walk away, I look at her one more time. I give her like the up and down. Ma'am, family heirlooms are nice, but you might want to consider liquidating some of your assets if you don't want to be wearing rags. Good day.
All right. You walk away, leaving her looking somewhat confused and insulted.
You know what? That's
called her
not the worst
skanky.
effect to have on someone. You know, just leave everyone in your wake confused and lightly insulted.
Yeah, I mean, could be worse.
All right.
All right.
So,
So
am I at the mayor's office?
you are back at the inn, face to face with the mayor, who appears to be just finishing up his breakfast.
Hey, chief. So, well, shit. I know out of game that they have the name of the lady already. I guess I'll just go through all the things I need to ask him, including that. So I know that we talked to you, and you told us to go talk to the lady in the tower, the quiet.
Yeah,
Whatever her name
Sandariel
is.
the Quiet. I hope you had a fantastic chat with her.
Yeah, super fantastic. She told us to talk to someone. She couldn't remember their name.
He
Said it started
interrupts
with an
you.
S.
How goes the search for the missing child? I thought adventurers like yourselves were gonna come back with something in hand.
Yeah, the force around here are fucking buck wild mimics. Why? There was no warning of that. So I
The
will
woods
say,
in these parts are very dangerous, my friend. Old traps. I tried to tell you.
I figured like goblins or like large spiders, something like that. I mean, fuck. I'm sorry you live here. But the thing that I need to know is there's a lady that has a name that starts with S, and her hair is black and her eyes are brown, and I'm supposed to talk to her. And she lives in the woods, and she's friends with the quiet lady.
If I were you, I wouldn't go to that one. You're best knowing nothing and doing nothing regarding that woman.
It's actually quite important that we talk to her because our sorcerer just got duped by one of the merchants in your town, by purchasing some shoes that are now latched onto his feet, and they're hurting him, and we need to get them off.
I'm telling you, I really wouldn't go to the likes of her, but I can tell you will not be dissuaded. Yes, Black Sally is known to the locals.
For what
again,
reason?
Again, you don't want to go there.
Yeah,
Misery
but why,
follows in her wake. Every deal she makes is tainted with foul magics.
Oh, so it's just like you don't like the kind of magic? I don't care about that. All right.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, so like where is she?
Well, I can't say that I know specifically, but I'm sure if you ask around, you'll find people who have wagered their lives to meet with her in person. It's
Alrighty.
not going to be good for you.
Second question. This Fizzle Battle Bumble Bomb. Let me pull up I pull out a scrunched up piece of paper from my pocket, and it says, scrawled quickly at the top, list of people to kill. Actually, it's Fizzlebang Wonderbung. Yeah, who the fuck is that?
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Alright.
Is this someone you met in the marketplace?
Yeah.
Anyone is welcome
he's-
to come set up a stall on market days.
Y'all might want to do some more vetting of the kind of individuals that you let into your town, just in the future, for the safety, for the public safety. Kind of a shit move to just let anyone come in and sell whatever they want, especially if they sell like cursed items.
Sir, rule number 1 of buying a magical artifact is not to put it on before you know what it does. Buyer beware and all that.
I walk away on just like fucking ANCAP land over here. Fuck.
Well, I
All
believe that allowing free movement of people and free movement of objects makes for the most exceptional markets.
You're lucky I don't have the spell silence yet, buddy. Start
You can
spelling out
silence
that
me, but you
ANCAP
can't
bullshit.
silence the truth.
Also, you remember as you walk away that like people in this town are not used to actually having to use money and trade.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't remember that part.
The people in Beringia don't use money. The only
that's
reason
right.
people in this area use money is because they've been occupied by the Almiran Empire.
All right. You're very right. I forgot about that.
Incredible.
Okay, so I'm gonna look to meet up with the crew, and yeah.
Okay. You meet them relatively quickly outside. As you leave, you see Rain's sun shadow brush past you, bow over her shoulder, and you see that underneath her cloak, there's actually would appear to be at least two hand crossbows lashed to her thighs.
Girl.
And who is that again?
The dark-haired lady that you talked to at the inn last time. She's an
Okay.
elf, half elf. She seemed kind of taciturn, made fun of you for being
yeah.
superstitious.
Yeah, the
We're
rain.
we're still away from Roderick, right?
Yeah, a little while, a little bit.
Is she like? Seem like she's about to like go and use the crossbows? Is that like the pace that she has?
Kind of, yeah.
I call out to her and say hello.
Kind of taken aback, she turns around. Oh, find your kid?
In progress.
Best of luck. I'm out to do some hunting. Hopefully I find something. And good luck on your hunt as well, fair traveler. And she says with kind of like a half smile.
Hunting with hand crossbows? I figure that this is the kind of creature that walks on two legs then, huh?
Oh, no. The hand crossbows are for the creatures on two legs. This, she taps her long bow over her shoulder, is for the creatures with more than two.
Ah, gotcha. Well, best of luck.
Likewise.
Wait, she knows the forest. Ask where the magic lady is.
Oh, fair point. Hey, Black Sally, who's that?
What about the old witch?
Yeah, what's the deal with her? I have to go talk to her. My friend has shoes stuck on his feet.
It's so sad.
Locals talk about old Black Sally. She's some kind of witch who lives in the woods. Don't know much about her myself. Never had a cause to go visit her. I do hear that she's somewhat powerful. Though I don't know much about her. I do have to say though, if you were to eliminate Black Sally, I do think the world would be a bit more peaceful in these parts. So, some strapping adventurers like yourselves, if you happen to seek out her services, and after those services are rendered, wish to remove her from the area, I'd be happy to pay a handsome bounty for the removal of such a dangerous creature.
Right. Roderick pulls a crumpled piece of paper out of his pocket and pulls out a quill and writes under a scrawled out word under Fizzlebang Wonderbung. He writes out Black Sally on his people to kill list, and I look at her and I say, "All right, duly noted. Thanks for letting me know."
Just bring me some evidence, and I'll be getting you paid.
Absolutely. All right.
Happy
so let's
hunting.
meet up with the crew, and yeah, let's fucking go.
All right.
We have to find Black Sally, whether we're gonna kill her or whether we're going to pay her or whatever happens. Right? We gotta find her to get the fucking shoes off. All right. Hopefully we get the shoes off and then immediately can initiate combat, but we'll see.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're not initiating combat until after the shoes come off. You're losing two damage per hit at least with with that charisma loss. So
My goodness.
that.
So
All right. So yeah.
you reunite just outside the inn as the conversation with Rains comes to an end.
Hey, how'd it go talking to the mayor?
this area fucking sucks. Let's get those shoes off. Let's save the kid and let's get the fuck out of here. Or I guess we could go to see what happened to the archaeologist. I guess, but we need to get the fuck out of this town. Fuck
Yeah,
this place.
Sooner the better. Well, while you were talking to the mayor, we got some pretty detailed instructions about where to find the witch. Her name is Black Sally, from someone in the market.
Oh, we're supposed to kill her.
Kill her. Every time. Well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, ideally, get the shoes off first and then kill her.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I really need these shoes off before we do any more murdering. But everyone who talks about this person, they seem like they really are worried about her. I'm
Yeah,
worried about if
same.
we can really kill her, actually.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to make that judgment call there, but we were offered a reward, so
Do you know what this reward is?
the huntress lady that I talked to yesterday, she said she would reward us. I don't know exactly what that reward is. I should have asked, but you know, I'm more interested in getting the shoes off, to be honest.
Gentlemen,
Yes?
I feel like we have mixed information. We have that old lady who made me really sad. I did not cry, that is not canonical. And the flower girl seem to both like this woman. Just because the power structures that be, and one of the premier enforcers of force in this town, dislike this woman, does not mean that she's inherently bad. I promise, when we get there, I will use my divine sense to take her true intentions into consideration, and then we can decide then and there whether to kill this woman.
Well,
I don't
hope.
care if she's like good or bad necessarily. I just need the shoes
What?
off.
Well, if she scams
You
us,
would
then
kill an
she's really
innocent
bad.
person?
She
You
doesn't
are
sound
one to
innocent.
speak.
What do you mean? I've done nothing but hit 3-pointers this entire time. I've
This
never
is-
killed a nut.
This is so untrue. You're shooting like Shaq right now.
That's not
No
nice.
response.
I don't have a response for that. At least I'm
Okay.
trying. The round mound of justice. That's Charles Barkley. Never mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that we just follow the detailed instructions, go find Black Sally, make her judgment call there. If she seems like someone we can take out pretty easily, let's get the shoes off and then get her. But if, you know, if she gives us a reason not to kill her, I'm not really too worried about taking on additional responsibilities. I just want the shoes off. I want to save the kid.
Yeah, the girl in the market, she seemed really nice, so if this is her friend or anything, I would feel bad just murdering her.
Well, it's not necessarily murder.
Oh, killing for no reason besides money?
Well, it seems like she's doing things to people in this town that, you know, we're bounty hunters, all right?
You know
Morality
what? Sure.
doesn't
You
apply to
guys are
us.
bounty hunters. I'm not.
What?
Well,
Why would I be accused of something as lowly as money for my motivations? I am here exclusively to reduce
Yes.
the amount of evil in the
we
world.
know. We know. All right.
Do
You know
you?
what?
Because the shit you're saying right now doesn't seem like you do.
I'm sick of this. Let's just go find the witch.
I think we go find the witch. Let's go find the witch.
Let's go.
By the way, as you're talking with Riker, both of you are just constantly distracted by how glaringly ugly the shoes are. to the point where like you can't keep your eyes off of how ugly they are.
This is just. I need to like cover these in mud or something.
I stop. Can we cover them in flowers?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's put some flowers on them.
You try covering them in flowers. It does not diminish the magical aura of ugliness that emanates from them.
That's very good.
All right.
Now they're flowery, magically ugly.
The directions given to you indicate a path, like a path that you could take to the witch's place of residence, to Black Sally's residence. And you essentially have... So, you can either leave town through the main gate and travel along the main road for a while before you get to kind of where you're supposed to cut off, which is explicitly following the directions that were given to you. But you notice as you're looking at the map that you could also go back the way that you were exploring, like to find the child, and you could go back to like the glade where you fought the giant mimic, and it would be a shorter route. So up to you.
That route, if it has more mimics on it, we're donezo.
I don't think it has more mimics on it. It's probably more dangerous, just because we're going through the forest, and I really, you guys can see if you guys agree with this statement. My main objective right now, like my priorities, is get those goddamn shoes off, then find the kid, get our rewards, and then see how we're feeling about the archaeology thing. Like that is the order of operations for me. Because you're going to be fucked if you have to continue wearing those shoes. I'm going to be fucked if you die because you're wearing the shoes. So we got to get the shoes off, right?
Yeah.
That's priority number one. That is a hell of a stat hit.
Yeah, this early too. So yeah, I agree. We need to get the shoes off. I want to take the route that the girl sent us on, because if she takes this route, looking like she does, and she's perfectly fine, then we should be okay too.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I am like super prepared for anything along the route, because this whole area.
All right. So
Into the thick of it.
Yeah.
you begin.
To see the witch, the wonderful witch of the woods.
Oh dear. All right. So you go off along this this trail, right? You know, the sun is high. It's it's almost lunchtime at this point. But it's a beautiful day. The grass is green. Wind sweeping through kind of some open plains and through some of the farm fields around there. But soon you leave that immediate vicinity, and you're in kind of this a little bit wilder of a country. It seems like as you proceed down this path, that it gets just a little bit more gnarled, a little bit more snarling in the nature of the forest around you. And clumps of trees, there are thickets and large boulders sticking out here and there, almost boulders that almost seem like remnants from an ancient battle. And I would like you all to roll perception.
Damn,
All
perception. It's not my strong suit.
Perception was my strong suit. 16.
Rolled a 10.
18.
Okay. So who had the highest?
Orin,
Orin? What was that again?
you said 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he had the highest.
Okay.
I'm very observant.
16, 10.
As you are traveling down this road, Orin, you notice that in the shade of rocks, you see some strange lizard-like creatures. They seem to be crouched, and their attention seems to be fixed on your group.
Oh. Hey guys. Not to start, not to cause any alarm, but there's some lizard people in the rocks over there.
Lizard people. What are they doing?
What are the lizard people doing?
Yeah.
They're dying.
They're crouched and looking at you.
Let's calm down before we start preemptive strikes. All right.
When he points them out, do we notice them?
You do.
Are they? Do I recognize them as being? Holy shit! I can't remember the name. I'm seeing
As-
an image of one in my
kobolds.
head.
As you
Kobolds,
as you
thank
spend time examining them, they are indeed kobolds. They all
right.
appear to be wearing some kind of head apparatus.
Uh,
And
I immediately, I see kobold. I shoot with bow, with my crossbow.
Just straight up, just nothing.
Oh
you
yeah,
just
no,
start
I'm
shooting?
not. I don't know Draconic. I'm not dealing with them.
Wait, I
all
know
right?
Draconic. Calm down.
You have -4 charisma right now. You're not going to. Well, actually, you know what? If dragons live for a long time, maybe that is the. No, 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 no. I think. Okay, you know what?
Wait, Orin,
not-
can you figure out if they're evil?
Of course. I utilize.
I don't care if they're. Okay,
Well, I do, Mister.
I'll let you do the diplomacy with them if you like.
Of course.
However, this is what I would say. You're all like draconic bloodline, Mr. Sorcerer Man. All right. Talk draconic to them. Bring up that you have the ancestry of the blue dragons in your, or you. No, don't tell them what color dragon. Do not tell them what color dragon, because they might be evil dragon boys, and then it's gonna make your life really fucking hard. All right. Or they might be good dragon boys. Just depends.
Yeah.
I forget what blue is.
Blue dragons are evil.
That's right. That's right. Because chromatic. All right. So, yeah. Don't tell them what kind of dragon. Just tell them that you have the draconic bloodline and that you're their new master. And pray that you roll a natural 20.
That I'm their new master? Can't I just be like, let us pass?
I mean, you could take whatever route you want, but I think that kobolds are kind of stupid. And if you're really, really convincing, you might be able to. Wait.
Take them with
If
us.
you wait. If you want to if you want to go like extra into this, wait. I just had an idea. So if,
Daddy?
usually kobolds aren't like the smartest things, right? If we both use prestidigitation, right? Put some sparks going up behind you, right, as you approach them and make you look really menacing, right? Maybe we can either scare them away or get them to be more amenable to listening to you.
This sounds like a great idea.
All right.
Wait, Orin, did you see if they're evil or not?
Yeah, I use divine sense.
They are not evil.
They're not evil. All right, we can put the crossbows
Wait,
away at the
Hey, gu-
moment.
hey guys. I don't think
Crossbow's
we-
still out, but don't tell them that you're a blue dragon.
I don't think we can kill them.
They're
What if
really
they attack us first?
Then they're evil, and then they'll die.
All right.
okay. Well,
So
that's all right.
here's my plan. I ready prestidigitation, right? And I'm going to make just I'm gonna like do. It says on the thing that you can cast it like 3 times in a row if you take the time to do it.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just like do a wondrous light show behind him, right?
Okay.
Little sparks. All right.
Can I?
As he walks
and
up.
as I'm walking up too, I have my hands behind my back, and I do prestidigitation as well. And I do like a smaller one, but it's closer.
Okay. Yeah.
I also
Alright.
want to shoot. I also want there to be doves flying behind him.
So you're gonna do
resplendently.
like sparks and then doves and then sparks again?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up. The kobolds seem inscrutable with their helmets on. What do you do? They don't attack. They don't make moves to attack, though they do come out of the shadows of the rocks at your approach.
How many?
There appear to be 5.
5.
Oh, fuck. Don't like that. There's only 3 of us. There's 5 of them.
They seem to have like strange, like almost like crossbow slings, at their disposal.
All right. And well, I'm speaking Dragonic to them.
What do you say?
Hello, Cobalts. I am a powerful. I come from a powerful bloodline of Dragonic ancestry. I am looking to pass through this forest. What say you?
And can I
yeah.
roll to assist?
You may.
Okay. I want to basically increase his like presentation by kneeling behind him like he's royalty.
Okay.
So let me see here.
Suit.
Would that be just like a standard like D20 roll,
Oh no,
or
that just
persuasion?
gives him advantage on his charisma roll, his persuasion roll.
All right. Do you want me to roll persuasion now, or?
Yep.
All right. Persuasion. Yeehaw. No, I got a 4.
Well, so
again.
if you get advantage, you roll twice and you take the higher number.
All right. So you want me to roll again?
Yep.
All right. Persuasion. Yeehaw. Got a 20.
Dang. Okay.
Listen, I'm a big dragon boy.
All
With
right.
sparks and doves.
It's true.
They all kind of begin whispering amongst themselves. And one of them seems as if he's about to bow and show deference, but like the one next to him like elbows him really hard. And one of them steps forward. Wait, one of them steps forward, but it's not any of the 5 in front of you. Instead, it's from behind a closer rock. Off to your left, there is actually a kobold wielding what appears to be like just a giant slab of marble rock as a shield. And he approaches and with like kind of a gravelly high voice. Well, you say you are great magic man. We too have great magic man. Which of you is greater? Let us find out! Galgamak! And from a nearby rock, another kobold climbs up. This kobold is actually wearing what appears to be a crude set of wings, along with this headgear. And between its clawed talons, a fireball arcs back and forth as it jumps into the air and glides down, landing in front of Riker.
Okay. I lean over to Riker. I whisper in his ear. Hit him with your strongest. Just unload your strongest goddamn spell into this one dude. Hit him with a fucking scorching ray. All 3 spells straight at him. Kill him in 1 hit, and the rest of them will have to back the fuck off. All right? Just fucking destroy him. No mercy. 1 spell. Done.
I was kind of... What happened?
Riker, good luck in this honorable combat. I have complete faith in your capabilities. I'm gonna go make a drink. Good luck.
Okay. Roderick, I was kind of thinking if we didn't get into a fight here, if I can just be like Dragon to Dragon, let me pass. What do you think about that?
I think that this is how it's going to be, Dragon to Dragon, let us pass. I think that's what they just said, and I think you're about to be in combat with this one dude.
No, I think you mean we're about to be in combat. So
Yes, because I'm going to play Bardic Inspiration for you so that you have better chances on your spells, but if I jump in there, then all of them are going to jump in there, and then it's 3v6, 7. 3v7, and one of them has a giant marble shield, and one of them has magic, and I don't want to fuck with them. So you're going to...
if
go
this
out
is
there.
the case, then that's the case. All right.
You're going to scorching ray him. You're going to fuck him up. You're going to turn him into a roasted alligator lizard thing. We're going to eat the lizard, and then we're going to have our little kobold friends tell us where the little boy is.
All right, we're gonna get that little boy. All right, if this is the case, then I guess. Go ahead.
I was going to say, just to set the scene for everyone on their for the lizards. I say, all right, and I start playing like a battle tune just to, for the presentation that they're going through right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they don't know that I'm a bard, and I'm going to give him bardic inspiration.
Okay, you do.
All right, and I say I did not want to fight Dragon Brothers, but if this is the way you want it, this is the way it'll be. And I will roll my scorching ray. It's gonna have to be it.
Okay.
Oh, I got an 8.
Okay, you can roll the bardic inspiration. Roll a d6 to add to your hit score.
The d6. 3.
Up to 11.
All right, we got 11, and then I roll. Here. Roll this right, and I got 7. Or do I roll this 3 times?
You roll it 3 times.
All right, 7, 7, and 7. And does bardic inspiration add to all 3 of those?
What was the roll to hit though?
That was 11.
Okay. All right. As you do that, the kobold also casts Scorching Ray.
Oh.
The Scorching Rays hit each other in mid-air, however, largely canceling each other out. However, his seem to be somewhat superior to yours, and you take 6 damage from excess overflow of this. And while I also need you to make a I need you to make a You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. So I just roll wisdom, is that right?
Yep, roll your wisdom. And you do so with disadvantage.
All right, 7.
All right. Despite this creature just having hurt you, you do recognize that you were the aggressor initially. And honestly, this kobold seems pretty cool to you, like super cool. And you feel like an intense need to please this kobold. And the kobold folds his arms somewhat smugly. Galgamak, greatest magician in area, bow before Galgamak's mighty magics.
Riker.
He says to Riker in Draconic, if you bow and acknowledge Galgamak's talents, I will let you pass.
Sure, whatever.
Winning, son.
Yeah, we're winning. Yeah, we'll bow.
Okay. And with that, you bow to Galgamak, and all of the kobolds around Galgamak look at him in awe. And he turns to the other kobolds and says, return to your positions. We will attack the next group of travelers. We will have meat tonight. And then turns to the three of you. You may pass.
All
All
right.
right. I'm getting out of here.
I'm
Dude,
fine with that.
if we get these shoes off, I'm
We're gonna come
killing
back and we're gonna, yeah.
I'm
we're gonna
killing
come back and kill
Galgamek,
him.
but only him.
As you walk away, still under the effects of Charm Person, Galgamak shouts back at you, feel free to come back any time, inferior sorcerer, to face off with Galgamak the Great.
I was about to pull some scumbag shit to try and hedge our bets there, but if we get to pass, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was about to cast Vicious Mockery, because you can kind of do that under the radar, just yelling insult at someone and give them disadvantage on all their rolls. But I guess we're not going to do that right now. Hey, yeah. Well, speaking of alcohol, I'm going to go get myself... I found a tiny personal bottle of champagne earlier, so that's going to be mine.
Oh my gosh, all these people are doing drugs.
What are you talking about? Are you not on drugs right now? Just...
No, I'm never on drugs. I've never drugged in my life.
Not even once, baby.
Never
Riker,
once.
I'll be completely honest. I followed your lead, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed.
Listen, if you had shoes on like these, then the shoe would be on the other foot. If you know what I mean?
That's what shoes do.
Yes, they go on other feet, and I'd like to put these on other feet right now.
All right, but are we out of earshot of the kobolds?
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say that the harrowing of travelers on the road feels incredibly evil to me. And although I waited out this time for the purposes of tactical proficiency. I want to kill every single kobold in that rock.
You know what? If we get these shoes off, then you'll get that wish.
All right.
All right. I guess we travel on, right?
You do indeed. You travel into the woods. And
See the witch, the magical witch of the woods.
as you travel through the woods, you seem, and follow these instructions, you seem to encounter remarkably little of consequence. It's quite an easy trek, actually. Somebody roll a d20 for me. Whoever is in the lead here.
What's I definitely just can't be in the lead anymore. I did my thing with the dragons. Roderick, are you in the lead right now?
Somebody's in the lead in the forest, and I need them to roll a d20 and tell me what
Yeah,
they
you
get.
usually lead these excursions, so you have to roll a d20.
All right. All right. Is this a dexterity saving throw?
Nope, it's just a d20. Tell me what you get.
Don't like that very much, to be honest. It's a 13.
So as you are progressing through the forest, you're kind of following this what appears to be a somewhat trodden path made by some kind of humanoid creature. And as you're moving through the woods, you suddenly encounter like this open clearing, and in the clearing there's like this stream, and the stream runs into what appears to be like a small cave, and just outside the cave, kind of propped up against the entrance, is some kind of looks to be a body and a chest of some kind.
Is the chest attached to the body?
Well, the body appears to be kind of like draped over the chest, like clutching it, and there's like a pale yellowish substance all over this body and chest. What do you do?
I fight with my more profit-minded urges, and I think for a second. So I want to first see if I have any fire spells that are... Nope. Does anyone have a cantrip that uses fire?
Let me...
Riker has
Let me
firebolt.
do- Yeah, I have firebolt.
Can you hit that that thing over there?
Sure, you got it.
We're gonna stand... Hey, what is the range of firebolt? Is it like 60 feet?
120.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, we're gonna stand 120 feet back, and we're gonna shoot
Far
the...
as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a
These
17.
forests are not safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What are you aiming at, though?
the chest, right? Is that right?
I would say the body,
Yeah, let's aim at the body.
because it has the yellow shit on it, and I feel like that might be some kind of spore.
Okay.
Mhm. Aiming at the body, and I got a 9 for the DMGs.
Okay. You do indeed hit it.
I hope so.
Now,
What happens with the yellow stuff on it?
the yellow stuff is just kind of like that doesn't seem all that affected, actually. The chest kind of smolders a bit. The body is just kind of like smokes, I guess, but it seems pretty wet and moist.
Yeah, I hate everything about that.
I'm pretty single-minded about these shoes, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. I love chests in forests covered in corpses that have yellow, wet, moist stuff on them. I love those things as much as the next guy. But for me, just like personally, I'm fine with leaving this one behind. What about you guys?
Yeah, I just want to get the shoes off, and then I can
wanna
be
get
able to
the shoes
fight.
off, yeah. Yeah, I'm casting my vote for fuck it.
Yeah, let's leave. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. As you walk through the clearing to the other side to follow these directions, you feel as if there's a lot of eyes staring at you right now. You are under intense scrutiny by some ones or some things, and you can tell this by some kind of just passive sixth sense.
Okay.
But
Does-
you're able to pass through the clearing unmolested.
Yeah, if we don't look at the trees, if they're looking at us, just ignore it. Let them do their thing. We'll do our thing. You know what? Fuck it. How far are we from the Black Sally's house?
You arrive in about 15 minutes, 30 minutes afterwards, let's say.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
You emerge into kind of like this deep area of wood where the trees are just old and ancient, and they stand like mighty pillars in some great long forgotten hall. The forest floor is devoid of vegetation. It is largely just leaves and kind of mold and kind of that close smell of being in an enclosed area. And underneath all of this, you see a small cottage. There's smoke coming out of the chimney, lights on inside. It seems rather comfortable and nice inside.
I cast Divine Sense, or I use Divine Sense.
You sense something evil.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Hold
Huh?
on. Hey, Oren, I know the need to strike down evil is great. We're going to use the evil person for our purposes, and then immediately afterwards we can go absolutely buck wild, all right? But we have to think tactically, all right? If we don't take the shoes off, we won't be able to smite the evil as easy. All right?
Or we may not be able to do it at all.
We might not be able to do it at all. So I'm going to walk up to the door and I'm going to knock on it.
1 minute. Comes a melodious voice from inside. And you hear the clicking and unlocking of several locks, actually.
Mhm.
And it slowly swings open. Inside stands a rather beautiful woman with dark black hair and like a kind of a simple but elegant black gown. One of the really notable things is that instead of normal irises around her eyes, she has like literal bark around her eye. And she gives you a cheerful smile. Hello, what can I do for you? She says, kind of playing with a lock of long black hair.
Yeah. I say, hello, my name is Roderick. I'm here with my compatriots. We were told that you have the ability to remove curses, and we were very unceremoniously left with a cursed item attached to my friend Riker's feet, and I motioned to the god-awful shoes. And they're quite hideous, and we would like to get them off because they are doing bad things for him.
Very bad.
I see. Terrible thing, a curse. I suppose you're coming to me because you have no other options. That's terrible. You're welcome to come in if you'd like.
My teeth are set on edge by how she responds, both in real life and in game. Let's do it. Let's go inside.
I don't want to go inside, actually. Ask her
Too
if she
bad,
can do
buddy.
everything.
You have Hey, listen, Shark, buddy, listen. I have a +7 to persuasion and a +7 to deception. I think, hopefully, we can either, butter her up or lie to her effectively enough to get through this okay. I do want to respond to what she said, that she's our only option.
Mm-hmm.
I say, not Not exactly, but you are the most convenient option. And we were told by a nice young lady in the marketplace that was selling flowers that you were a nice person. So we
Oh,
thought we'd come by
Arissa,
and
she is a sweetheart, isn't she?
yeah,
Give
it
her
seems
some
like
of
it.
my flowers.
Oh, well, thank you, young man. So handsome, too. I bet you'd make a wonderful match for one of those ladies in town.
Thank you. Although, my one and only true love will forever be justice.
Oh, you're adorable. Please come in and have a seat. I'll make you some lunch. I believe it's lunchtime. Um, come on in. I actually have another guest already.
All
I
right,
walk
yeah.
in.
Erica, she calls over her shoulder. Lunch is ready. And she turns away and goes over to a bubbling cauldron in the corner. Inside, you find that there are a number of like jars with strange, weird creatures and liquids inside. Some of them seem to have everyday household objects contained within. In fact, there's just like jars hanging like everywhere around the ceiling, but they're all arranged in a relatively visually pleasing way. And you see that there's a nice oak table inside. It almost appears to be like naturally grown out of the ground. Um, and yeah, she
Right.
turns back to you after stirring the pot. Please have a seat. I'll be with you in a moment.
Absolutely. All right, I want to roll. 1 second. I don't know if it's an investigation or in this is investigation one of the things in this.
That is
edition?
one of
Yes.
the things.
Okay. I wanna. Can I just like take 10? I don't need it like a natural 20 or anything. I just want to look around. I want to see what kinds of things are like if there's um anything that I would like immediately latch onto in this room that would be like kind of suspicious, like a a root that is like very very poisonous, or like a jar full of eyeballs.
Yep,
You
yep,
know.
yep. There are jars with roots. There are jars with eyeballs, various animal parts, organs as well. Combinations of both those things. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to basically be very, very on edge the entire time we're in here. Um, I'm going to DM you something as well.
Okay.
I get it, because she's the DM.
Stupid.
Oh my. How are you doing?
Nice
Oh.
eyeball. Hey, nice news jars. Nice eyeball jar.
Yeah,
lady.
I'm going to whisper to my compatriots, just like, hey, listen, if we're obviously in like a sketchy room right now, all right? Just let me take the lead here, all right? I'm going to use my bardic wiles on her, and hopefully we just get to leave. I think that this lady may be slightly above our power level. So that's just what I'm going to say. I don't think that there's going to be any evil smiting here unless you just want to kill your character.
I rolled insight. I got a 20.
She hasn't been like dishonest with you yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we wait for her to come back.
Well, it's a one-room little cottage.
No.
There does appear to be a cellar door. And in about a minute after you guys arrive, the cellar door opens up, and a little girl in a relatively cute dress steps into the room and takes a seat next to all of you, kind of looking at you quizzically.
I give her a flower.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Can I ask her? Do you know Arissa as well?
Oh yeah, Arissa's really nice. She gives all the kids in town flowers.
Oh, well, we were able to meet her. She was very nice. She led us here.
Oh really? Where?
Yeah.
Why are you coming all the way out here, mister?
Well, if you noticed, I have these extremely ugly shoes on.
I
and
didn't want to
really
say
need-
anything.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You can. We all know. They're very ugly, and we just need some help to get them off.
Okay. Well,
How
Sally's really good at
little girl.
around 10.
Around 10.
Mhm.
All right. When she finishes, I want to ask one question.
Uh-huh. And yeah, Sally's really nice. She loves helping people.
Excuse me, little miss.
Uh-huh.
Do you? Oh, let me pull up my other list of names.
Not to kill.
Not to kill, the ones that don't need to be killed. Oh, look at that. I definitely didn't write down this one name. Okay, the I think Erickson,
Mm-hmm.
the little boy.
Eric
Okay.
Erics.
Eric Erics. That's what I thought. But I thought that was too cartoonish, and I was obviously making it up. Okay, Eric Erics. Do you know Eric Erics?
Immediately, like, this kid just seems to kind of like shut down and just like will not meet you looking in the eye, and says a very stammered no.
I'm going to
Roll
roll
insight.
I'm going to roll persuasion.
Natural 1. She's telling the truth.
All right.
All
I
right,
completely
I want to
believe
roll
this child.
persuasion and tell her, listen, if you have if you know where he is, we can help him and we can save him. All right, and no one will know that you told us. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Of course. 11. Fuck.
Giga.
Eric's gone, and he's not coming back. Okay, you can't make him come back.
Who told you that?
I told me that. She looks at you defiantly.
The more shitty side of Roderick right now is thinking about kidnapping a child and interrogating them.
We need to get these shoes off before anything happens.
The shoes are coming off first, but the little girl might be the victim of enhanced interrogation tactics in the near future.
CIA Roderick.
This is my last divine sense to determine whether this child is evil.
This child is not evil.
Excellent.
All right, well, guess we'll wait for.
No torturing the child, Rod. Go do it.
Listen,
Yoink.
you can beat me up afterwards. All right. Yeah. Hey guys, we're in a very bad room, and we need to
don't-
get the shoes off, and we need to fucking get.
I would
I'm
like
guessing.
to remove the curse from my sword.
I'm guessing this has something to do with the roots and the animal parts.
It's one of those things, kind of, in a way. But yeah, we I guess we'll just let what's the little girl's name?
Erica.
Erica, where are your parents?
They're. I can't. I'm not telling you.
Okay, well you don't have to tell us that. What do you do?
Pretty
for fun
please,
around
I
here?
roll persuasion.
Oh, okay. What'd you get?
22.
You can't take me back to them.
Well, we're not gonna take you back. Why would we take you back? Or do you think that they're trying to get people to take you back?
I know there are people trying to take me back.
Wait, can I ask?
Mm-hmm.
Are you Eric?
No. Never call me that. I'm Erica.
Erica, my bad. I'm sorry.
Gender fluid child. Got it. Anyway, we found the child.
We did it.
Proceed extraction.
Get the baby sack already. No, listen. I want.
Erica.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think I'm understanding what's going on here. We don't have to take you back, all right? We didn't know that you used to be known as Eric, but Erica, why are you here and not with your parents?
My parents don't want me to be Erica. They only want me to be Eric.
I am
And the other
100%
kids in-
support of this child.
The other kids in town think I'm weird and make fun of me.
I want names.
But Sally took me in, and she is giving me these potions, and they help me to become a real lady,
I have an idea,
like a
Erica.
princess.
Yeah, Erica, I have an idea. Is there something that you have that maybe your parents gave to you, or maybe that you just always wore, that I can go back and show them, look, Erica was taken by the wyvern, right? And Erica is not coming back. And that way no one else will come back out here to try and take you back to where people are being mean to you.
I didn't keep anything. I walked until I got here, and then I burned my clothes. So
Understandable.
She seems to start tearing up a little bit.
I pat her on the shoulder and say, there, no need to cry. Crying is not allowed around me. That would be really uncool of you to do. Come on now. That's rude. All right. What we're going to do instead of cry is be happy that there's going to be people that just, tell other people that Erica is not coming back. And inside, I'm kicking myself because I know I'm probably cutting my pay in half, but probably for the best. Also, I don't want to get into a fight with this witch.
Not about the money, Rod. This child needs our help.
For Roderick, it's kind of about the money. For Roderick, there's a large monetary incentive to do things.
I'll give you my cut if you leave this child alone.
No, I'm obviously going to leave the child alone for right now.
I was not sure of your intentions.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any way that I can bring anything back that would convince people not to send any more search parties out. I guess I could just say that
get like a lock of hair.
As you're considering this,
I thought about a lock of hair. It just
Black
doesn't seem
Sally
like...
comes holding a very large cauldron, very daintily. It is very full of bubbling liquid and chunks of various kinds, and she's holding it with her bare hands. All right, now who would like some of this delicious stew that I've been making? Oh, me! Erica raises her hand.
I'm actually super not hungry. I ate some hardtack right before we walked into your clearing, not knowing that we were here, so I'm super great.
Pish posh! And she just starts pouring it up for everybody.
This curse is actually making me very ill. I can't eat right now. I haven't been able to eat.
Oh,
it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to I'm going. Okay, wait. Let me hear what she says.
Starving and begin eating the porridge.
She puts it. It's not porridge. It's stew.
Stew.
It's very delicious with its meats of various kinds. She puts down the cauldron and sits down. Begins taking very dainty little bites. Her hands steaming slightly. All right, now down to business. You want a curse removed, and I also have things that I want done. Now, perhaps we can come to an arrangement of some
Two curses. I have a scary sword.
2 curses. All right.
Well,
Is there
we're not
anything
sure.
else you would need from me?
Oren, I would just say that we're probably just going to give that sword to someone for like 100 gold and tell them that it's like the sword of King Arthur, and then we're going to leave them to their fate. All right? We don't need to get anything. We don't need to spend any more additional money on that thing.
I want this sword.
What do you?
Okay, maybe we'll spend some money on it.
So
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
so you want 2 removals of curses and anything else from me that you would like?
I. You know what? Yes. But I think that this would be a mutually beneficial arrangement. See, Erica here has people looking for her. We were sent to look for her. We didn't realize that we were going to find her here. Lucky coincidence. Talking to her, realizing that there's extenuating circumstances. If there's a way that we can help just, get people off of her trail by pretending that she got eaten by like a wyvern or something. Perhaps like you could conjure up a fake finger or something that we could take back.
I have something much more final in mind. You see, I'll remove these curses for you if you murder her parents.
Why do you want her parents killed?
Killing some transphobes. Orin Sorrell is down for this operation.
Hey, calm down. Wait a second.
So that they don't keep coming and looking for her, of course.
But we can do it without killing them by simply conjuring up like a fake child head, or like something that would be identifiable as the fake baby part, and take it back to the baby's parents.
Oh, you see, this is a mutually beneficial arrangement between myself and Erica. You see, I have needs for various parts, and she has a need of being safe. And this way, we all get what we want, don't we? Bring back the bodies, and I'll be happy to lift the curse for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Do you want the
Hold
whole
on.
body or just the
Wait,
head?
Hold on.
Wait, what
I
do we-
think
This could get us in more trouble than the curse.
what if I delivered them to you alive? Would that looking at some of the ingredients you have around here, I think that living beings sometimes are more beneficial for spells.
That would work. That would work just fine. However, I want to minimize the amount of trauma Erica is undergoing as much as possible.
Damn. Out of character, I really just didn't want to have to find a way to transport bodies outside of the city. I'm totally fine with killing the fucking parents, but holy fuck, I wanted to find some way to transport the bodies outside of the city and then kill them. Actually, wait, my original plan
This is
still won't work.
easy.
We'll just kill them outside of the city. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
I'm dumb as
Let's
fuck.
lead him here, and then right before the clearing, we butcher the transphobic parents.
Oh my God.
Everybody wins.
Well, I mean, we could
Wait.
just as because it took a whole day of travel. Look, we get them. We say, look, this is we found your child. This is what we're going to do. We're going to. They said that they want the parents to be there for the exchange, right? It's a hostage situation. Luckily, it's not wyverns. And then we say that the parents have to go there, right? For some reason, the bandits just don't want to do it without the parents there. The parents, we're going to convince them to come with us. The second we leave the city gates and get behind some like forest trees, we we have lots of sharp objects on us, right? Then we put them on a cart. We put the bodies on a cart. We drive them over to the forest. Yeah, I don't see any problem with this whatsoever, outside of the obvious legal implications of murdering people in a city, which I think we can maybe get around if you, Black Sally, have any kind of polymorph potion or something like that we can take so that we don't get in extra legal trouble than we're already probably going to get in.
Well, I do have a bit of a complicated polymorph of kinds. If you're willing to deal with some complications, of course.
Define complication.
the complications, of course, would entail some somewhat permanent changes after you return to your original forms. What those might be depends on what you're turning into.
I still want to see if there's a way where we can do this without killing anybody. Like if Black
I'm
Erica.
trying to.
Well, go ahead.
Black
I was just
Erica.
gonna say, so
Wait, what the fuck's her name?
Black Sally.
yeah,
Listen, the Eric.
So-
There's too many Erics. There's
yeah.
too many Blacks.
This is my thing. I am juggling between the moral implications of this because my character still does have a moral center, right? He just acts like he doesn't give a fuck, and he can usually get over it pretty quickly, but he doesn't like doing immoral things. And, you know, usually siding on the side of children whose parents are being shitty to them is a good thing. At the same time, killing someone, if there's an option outside of it, I just haven't been able to think of it because I'm weighing the option of pissing off angry, angry witch lady, right, who has some stuff in here that I really don't like. I really don't like some of the stuff in here, and we need to get out of this room and out of her sphere of influence as fast as possible. Weighing that against these two people who I don't really give a fuck about their life or the and also just given the fact that they're kind of generally shitty people, I don't know what how much effort I'm willing to put in for these like random dumb
Daddy?
fuck people.
True. Allow me to provide some more clarity to my confused comrade. Murder is the one true solution. It is not an inherently horrible thing. It is just another tool in the toolkit. As the information that has been provided to me has demonstrated, these parents are unsupportive of their child. And if the child is to live a long and happy life, the people who brought it into this world must be destroyed. So, using those facts and the combined skills of our party, I believe we can lead the parents out of the city to their consummate execution. And then upon providing the bodies to Miss Black Sally, we can get all of the curses removed from our amazing magical items, further strengthening our party to remove evil in the future. This is a win-win.
It is an
I don't want to
undeniable
just kill
win-win.
people. I don't want to just kill
Killing
people.
people's
I don't want to
bad.
just kill people.
And I
I
feel-
still want to know if there's a way where we can do this.
Why
without-
not?
That's who I am. I don't kill people like you guys. All right? Listen, I don't just go smashing people's heads in. I don't go stabbing people in the throat. All right? That's not what I do.
Why not?
Listen, we're not doing this now, all right? These shoes are too ugly and that sword is freaking me out, and everything about this is making me very upset. I just want these shoes off. And if that
Right,
means
no,
not,
so
and if we
here's
can
my
do this
thing.
without killing people, let's do it. I
Yeah.
want to ask Black Sally
Mhm.
if we can get like a chunk of hair and like burn it a little bit, or like Erica said that she burned her clothes. Can I bring like some scorched clothes to them to show that like she like passed away with the wyvern? That's a very clean story. We can wrap everything up there. Nobody has to die.
Shark. So, but that's the problem is I can't think of a way to satisfy Black Sally's need for body parts, because it seems like that's the arrangement that she has with Erica, and the only option that would involve killing no one, but it would still mean pissing off the angry lady, the angry witch, fucking lady with the bark eye. The only option would try to find, like, have there be some kind of to Jesus moment for the parents having a daughter and not a son. All right, that would be the only way, because then Erica would be back with her parents. That would be the only fucking way that I can think of a way to. But I don't think that A, Erica wants that. B, that this crazy fucking bark eye lady isn't going to find some way to, get back at us for not delivering to her the body parts that she wants, because she obviously wants the body parts. She has a lot in here, but there's probably some more jars that she has lying around that are empty. And I am unable to think of a way to adequately convince a child who has been, treated like that to go back to their parents who and all the people in the town without giving some sort of ultra SJW speech in the city square about why you shouldn't be mean to trans people. Instead, it kind of seems easier, in my opinion, to kill the shitty parents, bring their corpses back to the lady for her to chop up and put in jars, and then never think about this ever again.
Well, let's ask.
That was a lot of words.
Wait, before
to say that Oren Sorrell was correct the entire time.
So this is my question, Shark. If you can think of a way, before we get into character and go back into asking them questions, what is a way that we could try to either convince the parents that trans people are good and great and poggers, convince Erica to go back to her parents? Oh, we would have to do both of those things, actually. Those things are not mutually exclusive. And then not also get tracked down by an angry lady with a bark eye.
We'd have to convince Bark Lady to give up Erica first, which sounds like a difficult task, just like period. Because it's not just like the parents, it's the kids too, but I guess like the parents could like lead the kids. I guess. One other thing is, I don't know, if we find like bandits, we could just kill them and then mangle the body. We could just
supply random corpses. This is very true.
Yeah, if the corpses are meatballs, then that's like close enough. No one can recognize them.
Wait a second. What if we take those polymorph potions, right? And then we polymorph a pair of people that we're probably going to have to kidnap, all right? Polymorph them into the parents, kill them, deliver them, everybody wins.
But the polymorph ends, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Well, she said when you turn back, something happens. So I would guess it like automatically ends at some point, unless you fill them with enough polymorph that we could do that, then escape the city before she turns back.
Yeah, that's a hell of a. Again,
you're in quite a pickle.
We're in quite a pickle. I mean, honestly,
where is this pickle of which you speak?
No, you just ate.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, like for me, I'm like, my character wants to do the same thing as you, is find some way. Unfortunately, my character also cares less about it in the end, and I also care less about it in the end, because fuck them, right? But yeah, I just can't think of a, like, unless if you can like think of a way, right? Because I don't have very many spells. I don't have like a whole bunch of utility spells that we can use to try and trick a wizard of this caliber, you know?
Yeah.
Really quick, you mull that over. I'm gonna find a bottle opener because I thought it was a twist open, but it's not. So one sec.
Bodied. Did we just see some ass? What the fuck was that? Pull your pants up.
I'm also going to go get like some more alcohol. Shark, let me know when you get over your hang-ups on murdering people.
What the heck? Listen, I'm trying.
Wait, shit.
Listen. I just don't kill people. These people, they just kill people.
It's
you
true.
just kill
They
and
do.
murder. That's all
They
you
do.
do. Rip and tear until it is done.
Self-defense.
It was not self-defense.
We're protecting Erica's identity.
This absolute
Are you even
group
an
that
ally?
I'm.
Come on, Shark.
This absolute group that I'm stuck with. I can't imagine it.
Hey, I'm giving you a lot of different options here.
Yeah, you are. I don't know. We could. You know what? What if we just try to kill everybody in the building?
What, everyone in the building, aka Black
Yeah.
Sally and Erica?
Yeah, and ourselves.
Oh my god.
Just kamikaze.
Everyone takes cyanide. Roll credits.
I'm pretty sure there are a couple of the roots in those a couple of those roots I saw in the jars. If we atomize those and everyone breathed them in, they would probably be dead, except for the lady, except for Black Sally.
She's too powerful.
Uh,
So everyone,
human
meaning
almost.
just like just us and then the kid. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to just. I really don't want to just like murder people. It's part. It's part of my character. I just don't kill people.
Do you express that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what we can do is this.
Black Sally, as you kind of you say like I don't really kill people. Black Sally kind of looks at you pityingly, like, good souls are so hard to find. All right then. There is one other thing you could do for me that wouldn't involve killing an innocent, if that's really what you care about. You could handle the wyvern in the area.
And see,
Handle
there it is.
wyvern.
We could either listen. We could either do an incredibly okay. These are our three options now. We could either kill the parents, do an incredibly fucking wacky plan where we make some sort of like Rube Goldberg machine in order to fucking sneak fake dead people into the witch's house and then run the fuck away and skedaddle after convincing people to change their moral centers. Or we can kill a wyvern.
Is the wyvern really that?
You arrange for some kind of Christmas Carol like realization where the parents are visited by 3 trans ghosts.
Oh God! Oh man! See, like, there is a way. Like, I can conceive of a way that we could try to go and talk to the parents, but I don't think that we can. In both of the instances, except for the first, we're not going to hold up everyone's end of the bargain, right?
So how powerful is this wyvern though?
It's a fucking half dragon, basically.
Yeah.
I'm half
Are we fighting now?
It's basically a dragon.
How do we go?
It's basically a dragon that has a giant poison scorpion tail.
that does sound bad. Yeah. What's the over under on you two? Do you think we could take it? That would deal.
Oh, I have an excellent strategy.
The mayor did want us to take out the wyvern too. So this would be two
Ooh,
things.
you're right.
Wait,
This would be
that's
two
actually
things
super
out
right.
here.
although hold on. I feel like adding unnecessary complication might make this more difficult. I believe that we can do something that will make everyone happy, with the exception of the parents, and we will be able to succeed with no fault and no responsibility of murder of our own. So,
Okay.
my master plan.
We
Step
guilt the
1.
parents into killing themselves.
No. No, we are not cyberbullying anyone. So, easy. We convince the parents to go with us on a stroll through the woods. Presumably under the ramification that we're going to present them to their child. But then, we take them along the same path as a Gaglacker, googly fuck, whatever that kobold was. And then, we ask Sally in advance what part she desires, and then we share the corpses of those 2 people with the kobolds. The kobolds can take whatever Sally does not desire. We are under no legal responsibility for the murder of those parents because we did not kill them. And then everyone's happy. We have successfully removed bad parents from the world. Black Sally is happy. 2 curses have been removed, so our evil fighting capacity is dramatically increased. And we fed a family of hungry kobolds. Everyone wins. We are both
I'm not
an
gonna lie.
ally to trans rights, and we started our own human soup kitchen. What else do we need?
I'm not gonna lie. The wyvern option is really, really tempting because we can get a lot for that. We can get all of, 3 out of 4. 3 out
I don't know
of 4
if we
quests done at
if we get the parents and then we go through this. This is the new Rube Goldberg. There's no Rube Goldberg out of this. This is the new Rube Goldberg trying to lead the parents out there, get killed by the
I'm not. We're not. I'm sorry. I'm not even entertaining that. We're not. This lady. No. So like my character has like some knowledge about what this lady probably is, and they're not really people that you want to fuck with the deals of.
No, this isn't fucking with the deals. They'd still be dead. Like she said, make them dead. That's just
Right.
about it. It's not like you
without,
specifically
I
have to
mean,
kill
if you want to ask her specifically, I would ask her specifically. But for me, I'm not going to do anything without her express permission. We are completely fucked here. We don't get a choice to do nothing now.
All right. Well, let's
Nothing
ask
is ever an option. We must choose the lesser evil when two are presented to us.
you.
Kill the wyvern.
Yeah, Black Sally, you just wanted the parents dead, right? That we don't have to kill them specifically. You just wanted their body parts.
I wanted, yes, I wanted body parts, and I also wanted to make sure that Erica, my little girl, would be safe.
All right, ma'am. If you could give us an organized, itemized list of which parts you require.
The entire parts, all of them.
Would you be okay with several of those parts? We believe we have a solution that will solve all of our problems, although it would give you less parts than you originally desired.
I don't think that's ever going to work with this person. Really
Well,
quick.
let's ask first.
How
The lady
much
is speaking.
less?
Let's say 15% less. They get like a foot, a hand, maybe a forearm.
As long as their brains and internal organs are intact.
All right.
So,
And their
okay,
fingers.
So
I
if
would
we-
like to.
their
I would
fingers,
like
you
to
said?
posit to you guys that there is an unknown factor in y'all's plan that is not great. We don't know what parts the kobolds would want.
Easily. Okay, I assume that they want meat. And as demonstrated, Black Sally wants the organs and the brains, clearly, and the fingers. So,
Okay.
it feels to me as if we could easily provide the kobolds with the arms and legs minus the fingers and the toes.
Erica is
That's
just
what I'm
quietly
gonna
eating
say.
food right next to you as you're calmly discussing how much of a human body to provide.
Yeah. Okay. There's something I want to. This is the best. Like, if you guys want to have the
I think this is the most
Like
stuck
the-
up we've ever been.
if you guys want to know the best possible outcome here, all right, it is if you want the good ending here, it's fighting the wyvern, and I'll tell you why. Right, we fight the wyvern, the parents don't die. We talk to Erica, we tell her, and I was planning on doing that as we were leaving here. We talk to Erica and say we're going to talk to her parents and see if there's some way that we can come to. The word I'm looking for in my head is not reciprocity. It's something else. Some kind of
Realization.
no, but some kind of reunion or some kind of way to all come to the same understanding, right? We go and talk to Erica's parents and explain to them the situation. If they're not down, then fuck them. And then we go back to Erica and tell her whether her parents were convinced or not after we turn in the body of the wyvern to the mayor or the head or the scale or whatever he wants. And that would lead us not morally bad for killing the parents. It would lead us to have killed the wyvern. It may lead to the reunion of Erica and her parents under some kind of new understanding and maybe more love than there was before, now that they come to a greater understanding, and everybody wins, nobody loses. Maybe
If we can
loses,
take
but
down the wyvern, then I'm down with it.
I think that we probably can.
I feel like I'm slightly lost. When do we agree to kill the wyvern and and how's that?
There was a third
That was the third
second
option when you were
Yeah,
gone.
if we didn't want to kill the parents.
Yeah. If we didn't want to kill the parents, we could just take out the wyvern, and she would be happy with that.
Because Riker
That
just has
wyvern
a
isn't
has a
hurting
good
anyone.
soul.
The wyvern is literally hurting everybody right now.
Yeah, the
It's-
wyvern's,
it's
fucking
killing
up
people's
everything.
crops and people's
Livestock.
flocks and literal people. So the wyvern is hurting people right now.
Yeah. All right. If this is, I'm perfectly fine with that route. If we can go down this route, can we ask Black Sally if she knows how strong the wyvern is and if she has anything that could help us take it on?
Well, I suppose I do have a few tricks up my sleeve, though. It is so frustrating to have to expend some of my hard-fought-for resources just to get rid of this pawn of Calorel's. Alright. Here. And she begins rummaging through some of the hanging bottles. And you realize as she's rummaging that most of these are hung with human hair. And she takes out a wizened scissors that looks relatively menacing and snips a few of them down and hands each one of you a glass bottle filled with a variety of odds and ends. And tells you, simply smash these against the beast, and I'm sure they'll help you in some way. How exactly, I cannot say.
Well,
All right.
any advantage is an advantage. I'm cool with this option.
We'll have to take it.
Um,
Do you know
yeah.
where we could find, how we can find the wyvern?
No, it is attacking randomly around these parts. I fear
have an
I'm
idea.
the only, I'm the only power out here that is preventing the village of Verdant's Edge from being overtaken by the beast. So, if you could, please take care of it soon, that would be very, very helpful. And perhaps we could work again a bit more after that.
I think that would be just dandy. I take
right.
the whatever it is that she gave us to kill the wyvern with. And before I leave, I want to talk to Erica.
Okay.
While you do that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And before we leave, I want to talk to Sally alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping it was implicit. I want to talk to Sally alone, hopefully, if possible.
Well,
All right.
wait,
it-
do you want to talk to Sally or Erica?
I want to talk to Erica. He wants to talk to Sally.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, yeah, go for it.
What do you want to say to Erica?
So I want to take Erica aside and I want to say, listen, I know that your life before was probably really shitty, and I know how alluring people in the world of like the Fae can be from personal experience. And they can seem like they love you, and they can seem like they truly care about you. But I would caution you, just from me having dealt with a similar situation, kind of. I lost 2 years of my life because they do not understand the same way that mortal people live. So, I want to just extend the offer to you that I'm going to talk to your parents either way, so that you have some out, because they will kill you if they get the chance, or if it's more in line with what they want. Even if they love you, they just don't understand that it's different for us, because when we die forever, not for them. And I just walk outside and wait for the rest of them.
Okay. You leave Erica looking after you, very deep in her own thoughts. What those thoughts might be, inscrutable.
Children.
So you, Orin approaches Black Sally, who is cleaning up after the meal you've had.
It has come to my attention that my party members do not have the best interest of this child at heart, and I do not believe that they have the stones to do what is done, what must be done. So, if you have any assistance that you can provide to me for the destruction of those parents, should we fail in our quest to destroy the Wyvern, please provide them, and I will do what is necessary for Sally and for the world.
You're an interesting specimen of a man.
Thank you.
Strapping, too. Interesting. You could be useful to me. In more ways than one. But,
Oh boy!
allow me to assist you. She, while maintaining eye contact with you, reaches into her mouth and one by one pulls out one of her molars and hands them to you. Still covered in blood. Simply put these in a drink, 1 glass per tooth, and have the parents drink these. And all will be well, I promise.
Thank you, ma'am. I leave, and as I leave, I lean over and whisper to Erica, "Have no fear, child. I will take care of you, and things will be okay."
Yeah, I don't like that.
I leave. Sorry, gentlemen. I really wanted another cup of stew.
All
We
right.
can get some. We can get some after we kill the wyvern.
You are now outside the hut in the forest. It is the middle of the afternoon. What do you do?
Well, I'll tell you guys my plan to get the wyvern is to steal someone's sheep, put it in the middle of a field with no tree cover anywhere, and then basically just fucking, wait.
All right. Well, I mean, where's some sheep or any other animal?
Yeah, whatever livestock they have around here. Also, I guess we could also, as we're heading back to town, because we have to head back towards town. Wait, before we head back towards town, I want to poke my head back into the door of Black Sally's house and say, "Hey, by the way, on our way here, there was this chest and it had yellow shit all over it, and also a body. Do you know anything about that? And can we open it?"
Oh, I would be aware of russet mold. You see, get too close, it will infect you with spores, dear. And I'm afraid if you can't get to me in time, you will be quite dead.
I had a feeling. All right. So, yeah, let's head back to town. And I say that, number one, we find out where, is it coming from the north? Is it coming from the west? At least, right? Even if it is random, we can find like a general direction, hopefully. And past that, set up a trap and simply wait. And when I say trap, I'm not just meaning the sheep. We should probably have some kind of, literal trap in place. Maybe shoot a net over it. Hey, can I go to the general store when we get to town?
Sure, you can.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
So you head back the way you came, and in an hour or two, you wind up outside of the forest, and you are in kind of the field area where you had met the kobolds earlier. However, the kobolds are not here this time. They seem to have vacated the area. But you do find something in the road near the large rocks where you had your magic duel earlier in the day. You find the body of Arissa, covered in blood, laying on the ground, tattered clothes, just pierced by numerous burns and wounds.
She's
Do I
dead.
see the pearl necklace?
You do not see the pearl necklace.
Oh, fuck it. I just keep walking.
Oh,
No.
is she? She's dead. I checked for vitals.
She is dead.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm literally crying.
I have an excellent idea.
What?
I pick up the body and start walking back towards Sally's house.
Wait, you can't just do that with someone's body. She just died.
She said she needed corpses, and I have a curse sword.
You don't know if she wants that.
I will offer the body.
You should wait. If we're going to bring the body back, please be respectful about it. She likes Arissa. I don't want you to like swing around this dead body like a rag doll, and us get into trouble with her.
You underestimate my personable charm. I am aware. I am a fan of Arissa myself, and I shake her body. We were friends. I brought all of her flowers. I
I
feel
never met
even
this
if,
person. I don't really care.
even if Sally does not want to use her body, I am sure that her and Erica would like to give Arissa a proper burial.
Okay, here. You know what? Let me ask Jack. So does Arissa and Erica, do they have the same hair color?
They do have a similar hair color, but
Wait,
yeah.
real Shark, let me ask you before we decide to like go with that course of action, convince parents that they're dead.
Yeah.
Uh, do we want to have some kind of conversation with parents about, maybe not being like super fucking shitty about their child, or we could do both.
Yeah, we could do both.
We could do both. Yeah, fuck it.
We could do both. Let's say we
I
saw
just
the
want
wyvern.
I just want the kid to have some sort of out because that lady is not capable of being nice to that girl for very long. So
Yeah. Let's you're fine with convincing the parents that they're dead?
that we think that they're dead.
Yeah. That we like
and
because I was thinking about using like one of my cantrips to kind of burn the hair a little bit. Be like we saw the wyvern, we heard a scream, and then we saw the body. We didn't want to bring the whole body back.
no, but if we see the body, then there's no possibility of the little girl like being able to reconcile. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, reconcile.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Reconcile with the parents if she needs to get the fuck away from the evil witch fey lady in the woods.
Sure. We can be like we're like pretty sure that they're dead.
Yeah.
And bring like the lock of hair, and I'll burn it a little bit, so it's like hard to really recognize, but
Good.
they can believe
Works
it.
for me.
All right,
Yep.
I'll take like I'll very gently take a very small lock of hair, and I'll shove that in my pocket, and then I guess we'll take this body back. But I'm not going in with I'm not going in with with the body. I'm gonna stand outside.
Okay. You wander back into the woods, blood rapidly drying on the ground behind you. After another hour and a half long trek, you make your way back to Black Sally's cottage. What do you do?
This is their thing.
That's all
I am
Oren.
not involved with
That is all
corpse
Oren.
delivering.
Miss Sally, I have horrible news.
Black Sally opens the door and steps outside, cocking her head quizzically, staring at you with her bark eyes.
We found Orissa on the road, and I couldn't save her.
Oh.
You and Erica seem to care about her more than anyone in the village, so I thought she would be best served to be with you.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, let's just see what we can do about that, shall we? Lay her down on the ground, please. Black Sally wanders back into her hut and comes out about a minute later with what appears to be an empty bottle. She puts that to Orissa's lips, and some kind of force erupts from the bottle into Orissa's body, and you hear like bones cracking and muscles tensing, and a mighty scream erupts from this supposedly dead woman, and then it just goes still and deathly quiet. You can go now. No worries. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yep. I turn on my heel and just start
Hey.
walking away.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I have retrieved you a body. Would it be out of line for me to request that you remove the curse from my sword?
Certainly. She takes the sword from you. Kind of after a moment of kind
Wait, well, you're doing the sword first. My shoes.
You weren't on board for the body. You don't get your shit first.
after
What the fuck?
taking the sword from Orin.
Wait, you know what?
begins-
Hans, it actually no, I guess
It begins.
it's too late.
She
has it in
begins
there.
That's
examining the
character.
sword, and kind of cocks her head quizzically, and hands it back to Orin. The sword isn't cursed.
The shoes. The
Nice
shoes.
one.
The shoes.
I was about to say, like, I don't think that sword was ever cursed.
No,
I think it was just a mimic.
No.
No. It's the other sword.
I'm talking about the longsword of vengeance.
It's not cursed.
I read it. I said that in the thing that it is cursed.
It's not.
Feel like I use insight. 1 second. Never mind. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did.
Wait, so because the sword wasn't cursed, can we take the shoes off so it'll be easier to kill the wyvern? Since we have the body and all that?
What guarantee do I have that you're going to come back?
What items do I have that are important to me?
Oh, and you might have thought that it
Because-
was cursed because it is built very similarly to a relatively famous cursed weapon. However, this isn't imbued with a curse as far as I can tell. Its magic seems to derive from the material of the blade itself. So it's not cursed, just different.
What does it do?
Well, I don't know.
Fuck! Stats! I need stats! Like,
Beautiful.
I'm pretty confident that we're gonna get this wyvern. I would just like offer my soul in
Your soul?
response, because I don't think that unless I gave my loot. Yeah, I'll give my loot. It's a very nice loot. It's my favorite instrument. But she might not think that that's a good enough trade. Okay, we'll try the loot. If she doesn't think it's a good
We
enough
can
trade,
we
I'll...
can leave her with like everything that like just about everything that we have besides anything that we need to kill the wyvern.
If it convinces her, sure.
Yeah, like
I'm
all
pretty
the
confident.
money, all like other loot besides anything that we need to kill the wyvern with.
Sure.
What are you leaving
Sure.
with me?
This is my favorite instrument that was handed down to me by the person that trained me in bardic lore. And it is my most prized possession, bar none.
I will accept this with one additional caveat. You leave the far more important thing with me. Your musical knowledge.
That's gonna make it hard to fight the wyvern.
what if I leave the sword with you?
I don't
He
like
doesn't
both.
care as much about that sort of thing.
Or how about the memories of your first love?
Okay.
Give her every memory you have besides what we need to kill the wyvern.
Or
As long as my friends
your
promise.
most cherished
first-
memory?
Memory of my first love. We'll do that one. That one's rough, but we'll
Joke's
do that
on you,
one.
lady. I'm a virgin.
All right.
That could just
I was gonna say like
out of
like,
character. That could lead to some really bad outcomes for us later down, boys. So sorry about that one.
I was just gonna say
But
like
we need those goddamn shoes off.
think about it. Unchained Orinarch, remove my love for justice and see what happens.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, I would require that from each of you.
From each of us.
Yes.
As long as my friends keep me on the straight and narrow, we should be fine.
Yeah, take it.
Okay. All right. You, Shark, you seem to lose memories of your closest friend.
No.
As Black Sally puts a fingertip to each of your foreheads, drawing away what appears to be a thin, silvery thread that she ties the three of these together in a bow around a jar, and hangs it up by a strand of human hair.
All right.
Thank you very much.
And the terms of this are that we kill the wyvern, we get those back, correct?
Indeed, and I'm happy to remove this curse for you.
Wait, do it to me. Do it to me. Do the thing.
You don't have a curse.
No, I mean do the taking thing for me.
Oh, I did.
What are you looking for?
Oh God.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll get those shoes off real quick. And she kneels down in front of you, Riker, and begins just feeling your legs from like your knee on down, kind of like almost like a massage, before on each leg simultaneously. You feel what you can only equate to like a snake bite as her fingernails dig into you, and you feel something pump into your body. Um, in somewhere above in the sea of glass bottles hanging from the ceiling, you hear two of them crack and smash, and glass falls all over the floor. Um, and the shoes then come right off your feet.
All right.
The smell of sulfur
What did you-
permeates the room.
What did you do?
I removed the curse.
Did that do anything to me?
Nothing a little time won't fix.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're fucking heading back to the town. I need to get the fuck away from this lady. Did she just take Shark's memory, or did she take mine too?
She took
No,
yours
she
as
took
well.
all of ours.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of
Yeah.
ours.
Absolutely lovely. Well, now I don't know why I'm scared of her. So.
At least, all right. So, yeah, let's go fucking kill a half dragon.
Yeah! Let's go kill it!
So we know she took memories from us, but we don't know what those memories are.
Right.
Oh. What's the point
Well,
of us
we
going
know
back
what
then?
the-
Let's
we
get
know
the
what
fuck out of
the-
here then.
We know what the memories are, right? It's just that.
Yeah, you know that they're memories of your first loves.
Well, I fell in love with my... Okay, well, never mind. You know what? Okay, sure.
There's platonic love. You can have platonic
Okay,
love.
okay. I was just... No, it's fine. All right, let's go. That works.
Okay.
Like
So-
Orin's love is for his what
It's just...
his
Love of
justice.
justice.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, yeah, we're gonna head back to town,
no.
and I,
I'll be okay! I feel just fine!
All right. You head back through the woods. It's growing into the the evening at this point. By the time you get back to the road.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna hustle all the way back to town.
Okay. You make it back to town with no problems. What do? You pass through the gates of Verdant's Edge. Everything seems pretty okay.
All right, the shoes are off. We're ready to fight. Do you want to go talk to the parents?
We're not ready to fight. There's a couple of things we need to do
Talk to
first.
the
First, we need to. Okay, there are a couple of things on a checklist. First, we need to find a spot in order to stage a trap. Two, we need to figure out what the trap is going to be. Right? We're gonna have some kind of livestock out there, right? I'm thinking a big net to try and make it give us like a turn of no damage that we can just damage the fuck out of it after our surprise round, and then pray. Maybe we can get a couple of the people in town to to act as mercenaries if they particularly don't like the wyvern, because fuck them, we're leaving this town afterwards anyway. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the general store, and then Shark, after I'm done at the general store, if you want to meet me at the parents' house, try and give them the talk.
Okay.
If you guys have anything else in town you want to do, if you can think of people to talk to try and kill the wyvern.
We could talk to the mayor. You know, we could talk to Tower Lady to see if she knows any like magics or anything.
I would also like to talk to Tower
She's not
Lady.
allowed.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, I
it's
know
a
she's not
Tower
allowed
Lady.
to do any magic, but maybe like maybe not like magics. Maybe she knows something about dragons, like a weakness or something that we could abuse.
Maybe. Maybe we can hit up the rain girl and
She
she
hunts.
has like she hunts. She's
Actually,
Yeah.
In the evening, all the stalls have been kind of packed up, and the market square is quiet as people are just at their homes resting or eating dinner. you see the hooded figure of Rains come out of the forest nearby and start making its way towards the town.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Who makes their way towards the town? I just saw something in one of the chats, and
Oh,
it distracted the fuck out of me.
Rains. Rains does.
Okay, yeah.
Cloaked.
Shit. Speak of the devil. Hey, so you know that wyvern?
I'm familiar. Yes.
You want to kill it?
It would be quite a feather in my cap. It is also probably the thing that's scaring off all the game in the area, making it rather slim pickings. She gestures at like the complete lack of like hunted game on her person. I'd be down if we had some kind of a plan, I suppose.
Oh, don't worry. There's a plan. All right. Here's the plan. We're going to get some livestock. We're going to put it in the middle of a field. All right. We're going to bait the wyvern. Wyvern lands. We throw a net on it. Right. Give us a little bit of time to just beat the fuck out of it. All right. And then after that, I just suppose then it's like wyvern fighting time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
about
right.
as good of a plan. Look, I'm not like a master wizard, all right? I'm not going to be able to like summon chains around its wings or anything. But what I can do is I can play music for you guys, and I can also like shoot arrows at it as well. But in terms of that, that's all I got.
We might be able to use this. Okay, hear me out. This might sound a little crazy and yeah, maybe a little
I love crazy.
superstitious. If you're really planning on wanting to fight the wyvern, if that's really what you're here to do, Mr. Adventurer, there have been some talk about the kobolds' explosive secrets. There's a substance that they make in the local mines that is capable of igniting with some pretty effective force. They use it for some crude weapons, but it could be useful against the wyvern. I happen to know where their mining facility is. You could go check it out, of course. You'd have to be very careful, though.
I like the idea of that in particular. How far is this this mining facility?
It's about a day away from town if you know where to look, and I happen to know where to look.
I look at the other two and say, "We want to extend this soiree one more day."
Are we at?
However long it takes.
Are you okay?
He wants to test out his new sword, I think.
That wyvern. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get all of it.
If he doesn't draw blood within 24 hours, he starts to lose his mind. We might start a bar fight tonight or something.
All right. I'll
Where's that
avoid the
old
common
man?
area. She marks the position of the mine on your map and gives you a tentative route that you could take. I
Right.
am not going to go with you there. I'm happy to help you hunt a wyvern, but I have my own business I need to take care of on the daily around here. So, have a great evening. I'm actually, I just remembered I need to check a few of my traps in the woods, but I'll be seeing you three around.
Why don't you use some of those traps underneath the livestock?
Oh, well, I think I need to fashion something a little bit bigger, but I could definitely scale up.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, meet back here in 48 hours for W Day, Wyvern Day.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
What an amazing woman.
Indeed.
She
my lady.
turns around and walks back into the forest.
Cool. Yep.
unless you guys have any business that you guys want to take care of, I want to do the general store and then I want to go talk to the parents.
I also want to talk to the parents.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Are we gonna do a good cop, bad cop thing, or that might not be the best way to convince
Yeah, I
them.
think it seems like good. It seems like good cop, ambivalent cop, and even worse cop. Actually,
Hey, you know what?
Without my guiding light, I feel rather directionless. I will allow my compatriots to decide the order of operations for the evening while I go purchase another round of alcohol. I'll be right back.
Okay.
make sure to get
Alright.
some tater tots too.
He didn't hear it. Oh no.
Oh no, anything without his taters.
All right.
It's making me actually kind of want some tater tots. I'm not gonna lie, I love me some potato.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry now too, but
Hungry?
let me see here. Yeah, I guess I go to the general store.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
All right. So you walk in and you see a very tall, extremely buff woman with flowing hair that is blue and looks kind of like it's rolling like water, as if it has a current to it. She stares at you with just kind of these emerald blue eyes, or I suppose like sapphire-like eyes, and folds her arms as you come in with like a smile. Hello, welcome to my store. How can I help you today?
Hi, yeah. Do you have like a? I want to see if you have like a net or something of that description somewhere in here.
We do have a variety of nets, yes. Can you be more specific?
The biggest.
The biggest we have would be fit for a bear. Is that the kind of thing you're
I'd like
looking for?
4 of those.
Certainly, sir. Anything else?
Maybe a little bit of rope to put them all together.
Okay. Couple lengths of rope. Anything else?
Do you have any strong alcohol?
No, we have some weak alcohol. If you're in the market for strong alcohol, I suggest the Fallen Wall Inn.
Actually, wait. Do we have oil here?
We have some oil lamps.
Do you have fuel for the oil lamps?
Indeed, we do.
How much?
Couple barrels.
By a couple, like how many?
About 3.
And how much for all 3 of them?
For all
And the
3
nets.
barrels.
Yeah.
I'd say about 100 gold apiece, so 300 gold.
Oh, we'll take 1 barrel.
Okay.
Oh man, my excellent trap isn't going to work because of the expensive things that we bought earlier.
We're
Yeah.
too poor. Yeah, and half of them don't even work. Actually, all of them don't even work.
Can I interest any of you gentlemen in a parasol?
A parachute?
Parasol.
Parasol.
It's an umbrella to keep off the sun.
Oh,
It does get hot in my armor.
I hear it's all
And-
the fashion in the big, fancy cities to the south.
did you want one, Orin?
Eric. It is part of my ass-kicking outfit. Yes.
All right, get the man his
Princess
parasol.
Peach and fucking Super Smash Bros. Ass fucking like carrying their parasol around.
Massive
no,
hammer.
I'm
in one
actually
hand,
like
tiny
super.
umbrella in the other.
I'm super great without a parasol. Just the net, just the oil.
All right. I'll oil you up, and here we go. So altogether, that will be around 100. You're buying in bulk, so let's see, about 135 gold.
I want to roll Oh, you know what? I want to roll persuasion,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask for a discount. The reason for my discount is I say to him, "Listen, I have not very much gold. However, what I'm using this for is to kill the wyvern that's killing everyone's livestock around here. All right. Is there any way that I can get a discount for killing the wyvern that is killing everyone's livestock, which is making everyone's lives difficult?
Sure, just bring me back a couple lengths of its hide, and we'll call it even.
Sounds deal. All right.
You can have it for 75 gold.
Works for me.
I'll take it. Man, these people love hide, huh?
Dragon hide, baby.
Okay.
Baby. All right. So we did that, and now it's So we have all the material.
Yep.
Go ahead.
By the way, as you see her putting all your stuff together, you notice that she has a metal hand. One of her hands is made out of metal, and yeah, just as another little detail.
Is it a fully functioning hand or is it a prosthetic?
Prosthetic.
I mean, a prosthetic can be fully functioning.
It is.
It's a fantasy world.
It is not fully functioning.
Okay.
Can we ask how you lost your hand?
Oh,
Personal.
I used to be an adventurer, and yeah,
Did you take an arrow in the wrist? So,
Please.
sorry.
Two hands just slap across his mouth like that.
No, one of my clients stabbed me in the back, and as an example to the rest of my party, cut off my hand.
I was going to ask how the stab in the back decapitated your hand, but now I have a better understanding. Thank you for that. Those critical points of information. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she was like Mr. Potato Head. You knock her too hard, her limbs just kind of pop off.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
See yourself out before I see you out.
I apologize for his behavior. All right. We roll the barrel out. We get the nets. We drag those out. I guess we put them in the inn, and then we go to talk to the parents. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to take
I feel like this
the
is gonna be difficult.
what spells do I have?
Spell.
Oh, I have. Wait, hold on. I do have charm person.
Charm
Yep,
person
that's,
is not permanent.
It is not permanent. It is very, very, very unfortunately temporary. But that might be all we need for a second. If they start getting angry, we can calm them down. So, yeah, I guess let's just go. All right. Let's. I don't know how this is gonna go. Are we about to do a debate in D&D?
Debate
I have a
bros.
plan.
Yes.
Follow my lead.
Okay. You knock on the door, I guess. Or what do you do?
I knock on the door.
Yeah, we
Okay.
knock on the
Here,
door.
actually, while they knock on the door, I pull the hair, the like clump of hair out of my pocket, and is it possible for me to use like shocking grasp to kind of like burn it a little bit?
Sure.
Is that
Seem-
something I can do?
Seems reasonable to me.
Sure. All right. Do I have to roll for that or?
Nah, it just happens.
Okay. Yeah, and then I put it back.
Okay. Smells a bit like burnt hair in the hallway. A woman answers the door. Hello? You recognize it as Jen Eric. So
Ma'am,
have you?
we
It's you. Have you found my son?
we have critical information about the whereabouts of your child.
You please come in. Tell me anything you have, please.
Of course.
You know
Alright.
what I just realized? Out of character, we didn't get our story straight between the three of us. Do you mind if I take the lead and you guys build
No,
off of that?
I got this.
I think something's about to happen with this Oren Sorrel character.
I have this. I have an idea.
Oren
All
did
right.
like barge through the door.
Yep. Okay.
Where's your husband?
Adam, and kind of a like a beefy thumb type of a man comes in. He's built to be a cop. Comes in. What's up, honey?
I have a magical artifact that will help you find your children, find your child.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I secured through glorious combat the teeth of a scrying witch.
What? Wow.
I will provide you with the teeth, and with my assistance, I will help you understand the whereabouts of your child. Simply brew tea and allow the teeth to soak, and then after 3 sips of that cordial, you will have divine understanding of your child. I cannot do it because I do not know Eric. Only a strong personal attachment between family members or close friends will allow this magical thing to take place. And I need your help.
Absolutely. Jen goes into the kitchen and begins brewing a tea kettle.
Wait, let me
Okay,
nudge
really
Oren.
quick, out of character, I just need to ask a question. Is this poison?
That is seemingly what it has been implied to be. Though I believe it was given to Orin outside of your sights.
Yeah, we don't me and you we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Can I roll an
we can say he
intuition check?
probably
I just want to lead Riker out of the room for it. That's the reason I want to roll an intuition check. Let me see here.
Okay. Roll your insight.
Insight, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, don't have a good one, but let's hope. Nope, it's a 3. Never mind. All right. Sorry for the trauma, Shark.
What the fuck? Wait, let me nudge Oren. Oren, where'd you get that tooth?
Don't worry about it. Hey, Riker. Don't worry about it.
You didn't get that tooth. You didn't get that tooth from the witch, did you?
No.
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 Okay, my turn to nudge Orin. Orin, I'm gonna try and whisper this in his
I rolled
ear
a
so that
natural
Riker can't-
I rolled a nat 20 on my deception. check.
Holy
I didn't get it
shit.
from this.
Right. Well,
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
okay. This is what I'm gonna ask you, Orin. I'm gonna whisper in your ear. If this is poison, let me take the kid out. Let me take the kid out of the room. He doesn't want to see that.
Wait, what kid?
Riker is younger
Oh.
than both of us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, baby.
I look Rod in the eye. I don't know what it is.
Hey, Riker. Really
Yeah.
quick. I think Orin's got it. Will you help me roll the oil and the nets back to the inn?
I really don't trust him with these children, with these parents. From
All
what
right,
he said
the
last time.
tea's ready. Here we go. I've poured some for each of you.
All right, one moment. I drop a tooth in each cup.
Okay.
And then
It should be good without anything else in the 3 of yours.
thank you. All right.
Here, honey.
To finding Eric and a long, happy life for your child.
Here. They both drink. And they kind of look at each other, look at the 3 of you after a minute. I don't feel anything.
Interesting.
Well,
Wait.
I
One
guess
sec.
while
Let me see the teeth real quick.
What?
I cast detect magic on the teeth.
Oh, the teeth are gone.
Oh,
is the tea magical?
I'm
The tea that you have is not.
The tea that they have is.
I mean, it's gone.
Oh,
totally
okay. I thought they were like sipping on it.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
They chug that
Well,
shit. Okay.
they chug
Alright,
that.
it-
All right. Well,
it
while
may
we're waiting for the
it-
effects to kick in,
Suddenly, Adam slumps down, head cracking against a flagstone on the fireplace. Clean
I
open.
rush over. Oh shit! I cast Cure Wounds on him.
It appears as if his brain has liquefied.
I look up at Orin. I've cast Cure Wounds. I look at the
Jen
woman.
is also now slumped over in a chair.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I try to help Jen up.
Just dead weight.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Orin, what did you do to them?
Jen doesn't seem dead, just as an FYI. But
I think
there's still a heartbeat, still some breathing, but not getting a response.
I'm gonna call it, folks. We're gonna have to leave this room, and we're gonna have to never talk about this again. And I walk out of the fucking room, and I start dragging the nets back to the inn.
No,
What do you mean no?
we're not finished yet.
Yes, we are. They're dead. What did you do to them?
We have to bring them back.
We can't drag dead bodies through the town. You didn't even think about.
Wait, hold on. She said that she wanted their brains and their internal organs intact. This plan that you did has already completely ruined any chance at doing the first option, which was kill parents, bring them back.
She specifically said she wanted their brains.
I rip off a portion of his shirt and start sopping up the liquefied brain liquid.
My God. Oh my God.
She
Yeah,
will
well-
get her brain.
Listen, this is a y'all thing. I'm heading back to the inn.
Y'all.
You better not forget the oil. what the fuck am I supposed to do? He just fucking murdered 2 people with poison. I'm praying to fucking God no one saw us go into the fucking apartment.
I'm going to pick up Jen and then
Yeah.
lay her down. I'm gonna lay her down in a recovery position, and then I'm just gonna fucking
Wipe your
leap.
fingerprints off.
Yeah, what they won't find your fingerprints. They use oil lamps and they
No,
wipe
no,
their
no,
ass.
no,
with
no,
bleach.
wait. There's
No, no. I'm hopping out of the
The-
door.
the-
I am out of there. I'm
the
gone.
teeth have dissolved, and she made the tea. There is no fingerprints.
Yeah, I'm out of the door. I don't want anything to do with that.
Roll that oil barrel, boy. This is fucked up. This fucks up. This is so fucked up. This is the
all-
worst.
I can't believe you did that, and we can't. You don't even get anything off of this. They're just
No.
dead.
No,
There's no chance of reciprocity, and the little girl, I told her that she might have a chance to go back to her parents once she realizes that the fucking witch is probably trying to steal her soul. Now she's an orphan, and she's stuck with the witch that wants to eat her soul.
And we don't even get to take the parents back. This is just an awful decision.
I feel like this is a great decision.
I'm leaving. I'm rolling the barrel. I don't talk to anyone.
All right.
Wait, I have a plan.
Nope, I don't wanna
at
hear
this
it.
point, I think they're gone.
No, wait, we can use the barrel. We can put the organs in the barrel.
God.
Nope. You're not going to
The
scoop
oil
out
is
their
to
organ.
burn the wyvern.
We can put the oil will still burn. We just need to put the body parts in the barrel and then roll it out, explaining to the guards that we're using this barrel of oil to kill the wyvern and use our other things as the circumstantial evidence to prove that that's exactly what we're doing between our nets and our relationship with Rain. And then we are going to leave. We are going to take the barrel to
As he's talking,
Sunken,
we're
and
both
then-
backing away. We're both back. I'm backing away. You can do whatever you
If
want.
there was any logic, I would.
Clear. This is the only way.
The only way is to
I
get out
stopped
of
because
here.
he's
Now,
yelling.
okay, I'm gonna point out one thing about the tenements in this building that you're in, and that's they're all built into the wall of this of the village, and they have windows looking out outside the wall. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Push the bodies out through the wall!
Through the window.
Let's go!
No, I'm leaving. No,
This is
I'm
an
gone.
excellent strategy. Here we go. All right, simple
Oren,
strat.
Oren, you're on your own.
Yeah, I think at this point Orin
You're
is
completely your
alone in an apartment with 2 dead
both gone.
bodies.
All
No,
right.
there's
One
no-
dead body and one presumably dead
Listen,
body, right?
listen, Hans, I love you. There's nothing that we can do. There's literally nothing we can do
We can
besides
bring
walk
the
away.
bodies to Sally.
No!
But that was the problem that I had with the plan in the first place, with the
And you're
the thing
allowed
that
to
she
be
was asking.
wrong.
Huh?
And you're allowed to be wrong.
Well, no, like we didn't have like a good way to sneak it out of the.
But now we have a window.
A window?
The window is facing into the town, not out of the town.
It's out of the town.
Wait, does it face out of the town?
It does face out of the town.
Push the body through the window, Roderick.
No, I'm not
Okay.
touching it.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I shove the nets into Oren's hands. I say, go to the inn. Don't yell anymore. I cast disguise self on myself, and I disguise myself as who do I want to disguise myself as? Who's someone that I don't like very much? I disguise myself as
Izzlebang.
You could do yeah.
Fizzlebang Wonderbong.
Okay.
Wonder Bong.
And I open the window and I shove the bodies out and I just start dragging them towards the forest.
Wait, how do you get out to drag them through the forest?
Through the window.
It's 3 stories up.
So you
Oh.
just push them onto the ground, they go thud.
Yeah, they're fucking
And
dead. Do you think they're gonna feel it? Okay, so
it makes a
how
lot
do
of
I get to-
noise. 3 stories, they go splat.
No, they don't.
Is it
They
cobblestone at
they
the
do
bottom?
break a few bones.
Is it cobblestone at the bottom?
No, it's dirt.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
It might make some noise, but it's very dark outside, I assume, because it's
Yeah,
nighttime,
it's
right?
nighttime at this point.
Yeah.
I'm losing
Alright.
my mind.
No, I don't want. No, Shark. Let me tell you something. I don't want to fucking do this. All right, this is just what has to
Then
happen.
don't do it.
We have to make it to where people don't associate us with the crime.
You have
That's the
nuts.
only reason I'm implicating Fizzlebang Wonderbung.
Wait,
All right.
I have 50 feet of rope. I
mean,
allow
I
my.
have- I also have another 50 feet of rope that I had in my adventurer's pack. So yeah,
Cool.
I guess I'll just
throw it outside the window and I climb down.
yeah, and climb
I'll,
down.
I'll secure it for you.
Okay. No, you're not securing shit. I'll secure it. You're walking towards the inn with the nets, and I'm doing this alone because if one of us gets caught as Wonderbung Fundlebang, like if someone sees them, that's the best case scenario. All right. Like I just don't want us to be. I don't want to have to deal with guards. Is the deal? All right.
Well, what if you leave and then I meet you in the woods, outside the view of the guards? I don't
Then
feel
they would see us
comfortable.
walking
I don't-
back in.
I don't think you're capable of like dragging 2 full bodies like to the Sally's by
Well,
yourself.
to be fair, one of them does lack at least some of the organs in their body, as one of the brains liquefied and then cracked against flagstones. So there is that additional weight that is no longer in the body. I think that I think it'll be fine. I have average strength, right?
Yeah.
And how far is it to a tree line?
Not very far. Like
Yeah.
maybe 100 feet or so.
Yeah, fuck it. And if someone catches me while I'm dragging the bodies, then I cast Prestidigitation to make little sparks fly around me because I'm Wonderbung Fundlebang, and I skip off into the night, and then I take off the disguise self. And if someone catches me sneaking back into town, then I'll just say I was looking for Huntress Rain because we're trying to find and kill the fucking wyvern, and I wanted to find out what kind of trap she was gonna make.
I feel like if we leave the bodies overnight, they're going to disappear.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
The organs have been liquefied.
Sally wants a body.
She wants the organs and the brain, and those have been
Yeah,
liquefied.
She actually didn't. That's why we're killing the wyvern.
Fine, we'll leave them, but we're gonna bring them to her tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to leave them in the woods, and if you want to go out there after I get back to the inn, all right, and you want to find some way to create some sort of natural casket for them to hide the bodies, that's on you, I guess. I don't know what else we can do.
I
Because,
feel like I feel like the best way right now is to get the bodies to Sally as quickly as possible to hide the evidence. Because if we leave them overnight, the chance of discovery is exponentially greater. We know the way. We are friends with the kobolds that guard the path. This is the
I don't know
safest
if
and
I'd
most
say
realistic
those.
option.
friends is okay.
We
let
can
me think.
use Arissa's flower cart.
Do you know where that is?
I'm sure
It
it's
is still
somewhere.
sitting in the marketplace.
We can go get it.
All right.
I'll go get the flower cart.
So
I'll
now
meet
we're
you-
just so you know, now we're connected to the deaths of 3 people, and
We're
the
connected to the deaths of 2 people that didn't need to die, and also we can't get any benefit from killing them.
Yeah, because the curse is already gone. We're just killing the wyvern now, unless you don't want to kill the wyvern anymore.
Well, we have to kill the wyvern.
Yeah, we already told Rain that we're killing the wyvern, and we already bought the stuff to kill the wyvern. So now we just killed people for no reason.
I don't know.
What's the point of any of this?
I don't know.
You know what? Actually, I'm done. I'm done. I'm pushing the barrel back to the inn, and I'm going. That's it. I'm just going back to the inn. I'm done.
Riker
Sleeping?
goes to sleep.
Okay.
Now it's just
Rod.
Roderick and Orin.
Rod, I need you. This doesn't work unless there's 2 of us.
I don't care about the people per se. I care about the danger we've now put ourselves in.
Then we have to remove the danger. Work with me here.
I'm forced to.
I
I'm now
know.
forced to. Okay. When you get your sense of justice back, we're going to codify your sense of justice. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to write down 10 commandments for Orin. All right. And that way we can always refer back to the 10 commandments, whether someone is okay or not to kill. It's like, holy fuck.
We need
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
I guess-
checklist.
a checklist. All of these things are sufficient and necessary in order to kill someone, unless they first attack you. Okay, this is what we do. All right. I drag them into the forest. I meet you out there with the flower cart. Can I cast? 1 second. Oh wait, not. Okay. How do I get rid of that? Okay, there we go. I want to read what disguise self says. You can't change blah 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 blah. I can't cast it on you. So area range self. Okay, so yep, I guess I'm Wonderbung Fundlebang, and you're going to I have a disguise kit. Okay.
I'll wear it.
Yep, I'm going to use disguise kit on him. I don't know what that does though. Let me see. Disguise kit.
Also, Son, Killer Seek wants to know the password to the Valheim server. Apparently, it's locked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use a disguise kit on him, and I'm going to make him look like. How tall was the husband?
Thumb.
Yeah, he was about
The thumb?
6 foot.
How
Looked like
tall
a
is
thumb.
Orin?
How tall was what?
Is Orin?
Orin. Oh, Orin, how tall are you?
6 feet.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna disguise him as the Thumb Man, and that way, if someone catches us walking through town, oh no, actually I'm alive. All right, and then we're gonna just like, fucking leave. We're gonna fucking leave. Or actually, you're not gonna say shit. I'm gonna speak for you, and that way they'll also think that Fundlebung Wonderbang is a fucking necromancer, and they'll even be more likely to kill him. Fuck that dude. So, uh, yeah. So yeah, let's take him back to Sally, the Black.
Okay. You do this. You get the bodies into the woods. And you are taking them back to Black Sally tonight?
I'm actually fine with dumping them literally anywhere, but
I want to take them back to Black Sally.
I want to know really quick as we get like a quarter of the way there. I want to look at Orin. I want to say, what do you expect her to do with the bodies when she realizes that all of the organs are gone, the parts that she wants? Why do you want her to have the bodies?
The organs, I don't think they're all gone. I pull out a dagger. Do you want me to see if they're still there?
Actually, yes. Yes.
All right. I make a small incision on Thumbman's gullet.
As you start doing this, you hear a snorkeling in the woods, and into the area where you are bursts a very large bear, an extremely large bear, and it stops as it sees you and just stares at you.
Orin, look at the organs. Do it now. I will distract the bear. If there are no organs, you tip the cart over, and the bears eat the bodies, and that fixes all of our problems. Do it quick.
While he distracts the bear, I take the cart and run.
I hadn't started distracting the bear. You just started running.
No, I'm waiting for you distracting the bear.
All right.
Distract the bear.
Holy shit.
Right, I start stepping to the side, and like I have a dagger in one hand and I have my rapier in the other, and I'm just kind of slowly stepping to the side, getting it to look at me, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It looks at you.
That's all I was planning on doing to see. I was just waiting. I was just trying to distract it long enough to get him to look at the organs, I guess.
Yep. And he takes off running through the forest with the cart.
Does the bear look at him when he starts doing sudden movements?
It does. And then it looks back to you, and rears back up on two legs like a human would. What?
I tell the bear, he has dead bodies. Free game. 3 there, 1 here. Which do you want?
Rears up on its hind legs and hefts an axe out of the bushes and puts it over its shoulder. Well, now, what kind of crimes are you doing in my forest?
Not my crimes, actually. Unfortunately, they're someone else's crimes.
Two rapscallions with 2 dead bodies in a wheel cart.
To be fair, he wasn't a rapscallion until he started killing people. If it was my crime,
tell me everything.
Well,
I'm running this entire time.
You're gone. You're gone. You don't know what's going on at this point.
That's why I'm going to talk to him for as long as possible.
Yep.
I have to talk to him for as long as possible to give him time to get the fuck away, and hopefully
21 on my athletics check.
I mean, that's fine.
And Orin, without a sense of justice, is actually the fucking most fucking murder hobo character I've ever had in a D&D campaign. This is fucking wild. So I just sit there and I say, is there anywhere that we can sit, because this is a long fucking story, buddy?
Sure. He moves over to a stump and sits down on it. Leans on his
sit cross-legged in front of him.
Leans on his battle axe.
All right, so I
spit it out, boy.
So, me and my compatriots are currently just kind of wandering around in here, and we were given a mission to find a child that had gone missing. We thought we were going to find the wyvern. Turns out, through some other shenanigans, that it involved very ugly shoes getting glued onto one of my friend's feet through a curse, that we had to go talk to this
All right.
Black Sally lady.
At this
And,
point, we cut away from your catching up the werebear on the order of events, and we cut to Orin. Orin, you're running through the forest. Roll perception for me as you're running through the forest.
13.
Well, let me roll something. Do 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 do.
Orin, where are you even running?
The Sallies!
Okay.
Hey Shark, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We have to kill the wyvern as fast as possible because him without any sense of morality is going to be the death of both of us. I'm currently having to talk to a werebear about like what crimes we've committed. I'm going to try and leave out as much traceable information as possible though.
Did you give the witch your first love or like your sense of music?
My first love.
Okay. Yeah, we need to be able to get back so I can get back the memory of my my boyfriend from my old village, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't lose the knowledge I have because it's very important.
As you are running through the forest, Orin, you suddenly before you see kind of this open area, and you move the cart towards that, running of course as fast as you can. Suddenly, however, your foot just submerges into the ground. Carried by your momentum, you kind of almost like splay out over this extremely musky tangle of weeds and leaves and thorns that slowly begins to rear up on all sides of you, and it starts to engulf you.
I start hacking at it with the sword.
Which sword?
The vengeance sword.
Okay, roll me 2d6 damage. I'm not even going to make you roll for the attack on this one.
Okay.
Let's see if he can swing.
Wait, it's a long sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty good.
So it's 2d6 plus my
Oh, it doesn't get any modifier from your attack. It does 2d6 plus 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. All right, 1 second.
Really good sword. That's an obscenely good sword.
12. And upon hit,
Wait.
I use one of my paladin smites.
Okay.
Wait.
You also do an additional 2d10 damage that you can roll.
Nice. 1 second. I'll add it all up in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. The 5. 38.
Okay, you do 38 damage.
Get off of me!
Are you?
I bring these bodies back.
Are you
I'm
also?
so empty.
Are you
There's
also-
nothing inside me. I need it. I need it back. I'll do anything.
Are you also using your smites?
Yes.
You
Okay.
stupid fuck. At least there was a motivation. At least there was an internal character motivation. You know what? At least you know what? I'm not gonna. I was going to scold you afterwards and talk to you about tactics out of character. But you know what? At least this is good character building.
Yep.
Wait, Son, who's that behind you?
It's Tiger.
Oh, what's up, Tiger? We love Tiger.
Shark says hello.
What a nice guy.
Give it. Did I kill it?
Oh,
I escaped.
what was your smite?
Oh, that was all of it. It was 38 between like the hit plus the 2d10 plus my smite.
Okay. What was your smite damage though?
9.
Okay. So, here's how this works, all right? You're doing your thing, your paladin thing that you've done many times before with swords. However, the thrumming of energy that you've felt through this sword as you swing it into this creature intensifies to such a degree that there is a literal explosion as you hit this creature. You do 38 damage to it. The divine energy also hits. However, you also take 27 damage from
Alive! I have 1 health.
from the sword exploding in your hands.
Oh, the sword exploded.
Yep. The glass
Jesus
the
fucking
glass
Christ.
shards flew everywhere.
Glass cannon sword.
So that happened, and it does not kill the creature that is slowly engulfing you.
Lay on hands,
For
buddy.
you see, you are being engulfed by a shambling mound.
Oh no.
So yeah, we go back to we cut now back to the inn. Riker, how you doing? What are you up to?
Me? Let's say I'm. Oh, okay. I haven't touched on this in a little bit. Let's say I'm doing my little ritual
Mhm.
with like the like talisman contraption that I messed with earlier in the segment. I'm doing I do like a night ritual, and that's what I'm doing right now,
Okay,
just in the room.
doing your little night ritual. Okay, that sounds really relaxing.
Yeah, it sounds much better than whatever they're going through, probably.
Let's see.
You know what? Here. Let's say I finish up, and I want to go back out, looking for them.
Okay.
I walk
You
back.
can just to let you know, you don't have to go out and look for us. You can do anything that you want.
Yeah,
Just-
I know.
I don't want you to feel like the game has to involve everyone in the exact same spot all the
Yeah,
time.
I know. I was just like, you know what? I was thinking, because the amount of trouble that you all could get up to seems like infinite at this point. So I don't want anyone to be hurt. So I go back out in the same direction, like towards the Eric's old apartment.
All right. You go off in the direction of the Eric's old apartment. What do you do?
Let's say I look around a little bit. You guys were last I heard from them, they were like screeching about going into the woods.
Mhm.
So let's say I go
Your
go
thing.
out.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a
Please,
little-
please save me.
Yeah, I go out that way, and I guess like towards that like outward facing window. I guess that's like probably where Sand is at the moment. Like
Mhm.
around like just that way, just that direction. That's where I'm going.
Okay. You follow in the direction of where you assume that they went. Now, Roderick, meanwhile, is finishing up his story about kind of everything that's happened so far.
Yeah, and just to be clear, I wanted to leave out as much traceable information as possible. I gave him only what he really needed to know, but try to spin it long enough to where Oren could run the fuck away, so I could deal with him later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite a story. But you're bringing trouble into
Unfortunately,
these
it is.
woods.
Yeah, I do apologize for that, and if I can, hopefully, the things that we're actually trying to do, like kill the wyvern, will make up for that, and I will give Oren a hefty scolding.
Oh, undoubtedly, undoubtedly. You see, I'm in somewhat of a strange position here. I feel compelled to a sense of duty to turn you in to the local authorities. On the other hand, I feel compelled by a sense of duty to ensure the land is not,
Wyverned.
wyverned. Yes, sorry, it gets hard to think in a form like this, you know. Bare thoughts.
I assume. Yeah.
But also it's dangerous to run around in these woods at night. All manner of creature come out. Your friend could
I have
be...
experienced. Yeah, that's why I was hoping that after explaining why this all went down, I could go retrieve him and hopefully get him under control, if you would allow me.
Well, here's the problem, lad. There's been an apparition in these parts going around and stealing the dead. Walking around in
Yeah,
the
I've
forest
seen
with a
that.
cart full of dead people is not but a beacon of danger and death to all those in these woods.
I feel like I've seen this dude. I went to an inn one time. Like, is he kind of like a pale dude? Walks around barefoot, cuts all over his feet for some reason. Very thin clothing.
Indeed. Calarel the
Yeah.
Vile.
Calarel the Vile. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down somewhere. Let me see here. Yeah, he seems like kind of a
Vile.
kind of a motherfucker. Yeah, kind of vile. How long has he been doing his all like corpse gathering stuff?
He came into these parts during the outbreak of the Civil War and has been gathering the corpses from many a battlefield. Though to what end I do not know. All I know is that in these parts, Black Sally is the only thing between us and him.
Yeah. Well, that's actually the direction that we're heading right now. If you want to accompany me to see if Oren's killed himself by now or if he's actually made it to Black Sally, that would be nice, but I do think that I need to go and check out what his situation is.
Indeed, perhaps my nose can be of assistance to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe you can fill me in on what's going on with this Calarel individual, since it seems like most of the issues that have been brought up to me and my compatriots have led back to him in some way, shape, or form.
Indeed. Now,
What was the werebear's name?
The Care Bear.
the Care Bear. His name is Brennan the Green.
I like Brennan the Green. I want to be his friend, and I really don't want to fight a werebear. So, look, I'm a bard. That means I'm a twink. That means that I'm not gonna be able to fight a fucking werebear by myself. Not gonna happen. All right. Let's go find Oren.
All right. So we cut at this point to
Snatch cut to or. You might be wondering how I got to this point in my life.
Record scratch. Freeze frame.
record scratch to Oren, who has just let out a large explosion, harming both himself and the large creature he is currently being engulfed by.
Why won't you die?
As you are being slowly digested by the outside of this creature, tendrils roiling over you.
Again.
There's a sudden and harsh noise. A noise that you don't really recognize so much as feel familiar with. It's a noise that causes all of the local wildlife to just go silent. The mound that you're in ceases its movements, and the wind itself hushes through the trees. And you see a pair of white feet approaching you. As the tendrils
no!
as the tendrils begin to release you, bloodied and mangled on the ground, and slowly move away, sloughing off back into the woods from whence they came, to make way for the pale, handsome features of a man wreathed in gossamer black, looking at you with a little smile on his face. Well, 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 Paladin, we meet again. How are you today, this eve?
Cut up, bud.
I've been better.
You look to be in quite the predicament. I have a proposition for you, if you're open to hearing it.
What is it?
Well, I'd be happy to take these things off your hands. And in exchange, I'd be happy to heal your wounds, set you back on your feet, and, well, maybe we could even have an ongoing partnership of sorts.
I can't. I need to bring these bodies back to Miss Sally. Miss Sally has taken the thing that's most important in the world to me. And if I don't get it back, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Tell you what if I put you back on your feet and heal you and send you on your way to Black Sally? And if you kill her for me, I'd be more than happy to assist you in any way you'd find appropriate, whether that through money or power of any various kinds.
Okay. Yeah, please.
It's a deal.
I don't want to feel. I don't wanna feel
He
like this
reaches
anymore.
out a fine milk-colored hand towards you, and motions for you to take it.
I take the hand.
You feel just a surge of energy throughout your body, your wounds immediately healing themselves, your bones resetting, your eyes rewiring. You feel as if an unknown presence has kind of inhabited your skin for a brief moment of time. You feel as if you're not yourself. That feeling quickly recedes, and with a slight sigh, you hear, "The deal's been struck. Now go, my champion. Kill Black Sally, and I will reward you richly."
Okay.
Oh, and I've left you a little gift. He takes the gnarled remains of the mimic that you've been carrying, and he lovingly caresses it with hands that make it shine like dim moonlight, and hands it back to you. It's still shining.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, good champion.
Is this my new purpose?
If you wish it to be.
Okay. Thank you.
He dissipates into the shadows, along with the bodies. A bright flash of moonlight nearby, and suddenly the wind returns, the crickets begin again, and the birds and owls begin to screech.
Hmm. Well,
I feel a lot better now.
At this point, Roderick steps into the clearing to find Orin alone with an empty cart staring up at the moon. Broken glass everywhere. And, yeah.
Well, Roderick, I'm sorry about all that stuff earlier. I was damaged and confused, and I was doing anything to make myself feel better. I'm sorry that you were caught up in that.
I've heard that from a couple of people at bars. This is what we're gonna do. All right, buddy. I'm gonna help you up. We're gonna go back to town. All right.
That sounds excellent.
All right. Let's go.
Um,
Is the werebear still with us?
Yep, Brennan the Green behind you snorts. What happened to the bodies, lad? The bodies.
The white-footed creature came and saved me and took the bodies. I tried to stop him, but I was powerless in the face of his overwhelming strength.
Also, Riker, it's now that you show up.
What the fuck is going on?
Look, buddy. We have a new bear friend. I think that if we just go to sleep and we never talk about tonight ever again, I think we'll all be happier for it. If I'm completely honest.
Yeah, it looks like you guys have a new third to your party. I'm going back to bed. You're right.
No. Listen, buddy. Certainly, I do not want to continue shit like that. And that's why I was trying to make that not happen. In the future, trust me, we're going to have a much more cohesive plan before murdering people as often as possible.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Again, I was listless and it was agony to be without purpose in this world. And
Incredible.
now I feel much more at peace.
The first time I ever hear a sorry from this man. And it's after his plan is completely fallen apart.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah. I bet
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I mean, look, buddy. World's a shitty place. And sometimes all you can do is get through the night when your compatriots fuck you over. Happened to me plenty of times. Not to this degree, I will say, putting us into the middle of a woods and a werebear accosting me. No offense. But yeah, this is abnormal and probably won't happen again.
I appreciate it. I feel like the people most important to me are the ones who take care of me and are my friends. I feel like abstract understandings of what's right and wrong and justice.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's much better to take care of the people who take care of me. And you've done nothing but take care of me. And I will protect you until my dying day.
What are we doing out here anymore?
We're going to bed. We're going back to the inn. It's done. It's done. There's no bodies. Can't take them back to Sally Black, and we're going to go back to bed. And then we're going to fight a wyvern. Probably next session because I'm about to die.
This is incredible.
This is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, you head back to the inn. Nothing noteworthy happens. Brennan the Green escorts you back to town, still struggling with his internal moral compass.
I do stop before he parts ways with us, and I do want to just like have a quick aside to him and say, listen, I'm going to try and keep the Orin guy under control, and then we're going to fucking leave. I promise. We're going to get the wyvern killed, and then we're probably going to take our reward for killing the wyvern and just kind of skedad. All right,
Mhm.
and get out of your hair. All right, I don't want to have any problems with any guards
Or fur.
and what or fur.
Yeah, you said get out of his hair. He doesn't have
Oh,
hair yet.
yeah. But yeah, don't want to have any problems with any guards. I really just want to get this area of the world behind me.
I'll be watching.
All right, I just walk away. No further words needed. Just we have an understanding. Don't want to dig myself in a hole that I can't get out of. Alrighty.
You go to bed.
Nice.
And are we done with the session?
I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna have to pick up and kill the wyvern. So
Yeah, I think that the first action next time, I'll tell you right now, fellas, after realizing I could just get oil and burn the fuck out of the wyvern, I don't care about going to another cave. Let's just kill the fucking wyvern. Finish one quest, all right? Because I have a feeling that we're probably going to piss the Milky Boy off, and it's going to set in motion a chain of actions that will lead us to our next adventure. So